Hey my beautiful loves, hi and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot on this gorgeous, beautiful, God bless day. I'm honestly so happy you guys can join me today, and thank you for all of the very beautiful comments, and thank you just for being such a glowing ray of love and compassion. Like, I really appreciate you guys. Also, make sure to check out my website to see which kind of reader I am. Like, I'm cherishlbear.com. I do read in a unique way. So, like I said, if it's not your thing, like if you don't vibe with the way that I read or I translate what I pick up, then I'm not your reader. And there's millions of readers that you can choose from. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. So other than that, let's get into your channel's love letter from the person that's on your heart that you're thinking about, okay? This is the nitty gritty. This is the deep down of what they're feeling deep down in their heart space that they don't tell their mama, the transit driver. They don't tell their lawyer, and they don't even tell their spirit guides at nighttime. Like, this is the real deep, deep, deep heart feelings your person feels about you when your beautiful face pops in their head, okay? So without further ado, my beautiful love, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So this is for my baby who chose pile number 1. How's my person feeling about me deep down in their heart space? So let's get into it. So yeah, like I said, check out my website, cherishlbear.com. There you'll find out all about what's good here and what we're about, okay? So I'm just gonna put your number 1 right there. And here we go, you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. I'm trying to move on, but each time I turn the TV on or the songs come on, my heart breaks because your beautiful face pops up. This sucks. Talk to me. I am broken. How the F are you okay? Wow, you guys. This guy's really hurting unit over you. I'm trying to move on, but each time I turn the TV on or the songs come on and my heart breaks because your beautiful face pops up. This sucks. Talk to me. I'm broken. How the F are you even okay? Wow, you guys, your person's going through the ringer. Obs, you guys had a fresh ass breakup. And this guy's really, really feeling it. This guy's really, really low down and really having a really hard time through this separation that you guys are going through. This is obviously you guys are obviously going through a really hard breakup right now. If you're not feeling it as much as him, this guy is hella in love with you and he is feeling the absence of your sparkly, magical ass energy, okay? Because we have like homeboys out here hurting. You don't have any brothers that just sit there and cry all damn day on the couch reminiscing. He's probably looking at your pictures just crying and like listening to how you gonna act like that. You know what I mean? That Tyrese song, How You Gonna Act Like That? I bet you he's listening to that over and over, just crying, just thinking, I fucked up. Like, I lost the most beautiful woman that I've ever been with in my whole entire life. My potential wife, I've effed up. A song that I'm channeling for you guys that I want you to Spotify and Apple Music, how your person's feeling about you, is called Walked Out of Heaven. Walked Out of Heaven by Jagged Edge. Walked Out of Heaven by Jagged Edge. It's a really good song because that's how your person's feeling. He's really, really hurting. He's really, really sad. And he's just like, I don't think he's ever went through a breakup like this, you guys, before. Like, this guy's, yeah, it's by Jagged Edge. So this is the song I want you guys to look up because this is how your person's feeling about you. Walked Out of Heaven by Jagged Edge. That's exactly how your person's feeling about you right now. Like, it's really, he's going through the row. We got that $1 million cootie cat. Okay, so that's why a huge part of that's a huge part of why he's really knowing you messed up, because you're the best he ever had in bed. Like, you're the best. You're the finest, and you are the sexiest. Okay, you're the hottest, you're the baddest, and you know how to throw it back. You know how to pistol whip that cootie cat on that D, on that shotgun like no other. He's never experienced your addiction. You're a mother effing walking addiction, okay? And that's how he's feeling about you. He's feeding for you. He's feeding for your body. He's feeding for your juice. This guy, you guys have this guy twisted. Seriously. You snatch souls without fucking. Yo, this is one of the most beautiful cards you can ever get out of the 500 cards of these, you guys, for feelings, because that's how you know you're a dope ass soul. That's how you know you got it going on, is when men fall in love with you. It's that Cleopatra, queen, boss ass bitch vibe. When a woman walks in the room, when a woman owns all eyes on me kind of thing. And men fall in love with her not because she's beautiful, but that's a big bonus because she's gorgeous on the outside, but because she has such this light, loving, confident, beautiful, beautiful aura about her, where she brings the heat inside and out. And she has the biggest loving heart. She ain't afraid to speak up. She's that high priestess. You know what I'm getting? That Avatar movie? Remember when the wife comes down with the tribe? This is traditionally, Atlantis, you guys, Lemuria, South America, North America, Africa. Who ran the tribes, you guys, in ancient times? Who ran Atlantis in the Egypt times? Was the feminine, was the females. It was always the females that ran the empires, always, because they were the divine source to God, the direct divine source. So that is just the empress aura that you have. It's this leadership. It's this leadership of a medicine person, a medicine man, a medicine woman. You run the motherfucking show. Like I said, off the Avatar movie, remember when she comes down and she starts talking, everyone just like, everyone just shuts up, the whole tribe, and they listen to what she has to say, and she has the final say. And her husband, it's like a 50-50 relationship. That's really, really how it was, you guys. That really how it was. So that's what I'm getting from you. Like, you just have this empress energy where men fall in love with you because they know that you are that B. Like, they know that you're that one. You don't mess with that one, and that's you. That's you. It's very powerful energy, you guys. It's very powerful energy. Another vision I'm getting is, remember Lion King, when Simba's mom walks down at the end, and like Scar's like, what the hell's her name again? Mufasa's wife there, and she comes down and she's really, really hella strong. And she doesn't go down swinging, you know what I mean? She's always a solid ass chick. I don't know, but that's just what I'm getting from you. You're super strong, super solid. Too much damage. Move on now. Yeah, you guys are going through this really rough breakup. Yeah, you guys are going through this really hard breakup. You also are really feeling this separation, and it's really tough on you, and I'm sending you so much love and happiness through your heart, because as strong as I don't care who you are, where you're from, as strong as you are, I don't care who strongest person in the world is, you have a heart. And that heart feels every single emotion like every other individual walking this planet Earth. There's no one emotion that has never been felt in the history of the world, you guys. We've all felt the depths of pain, and you guys are going through this huge breakup, and this guy, you guys are in death separation. Like, this is some heavy, heavy shit. All right, we have a lot of oracles here. Okay, let's get into these ones, actually. Yeah, you're parenting yourself. How you gonna act like that? How you gonna do? We just finished making love. How you gonna act like that? Now I never knew that love in you would hurt. Okay, so yeah, your person, how he's feeling right now is like he's really trying to be there for himself. He's really just trying to G himself up to get out of bed. He's trying to G himself up to go to the bank, do errands, even eat. Your person's really feeling the absence of your love, your light, your magical aura, just everything about you, you guys. You're like that addiction. I'm getting that song, Robotism by Chris Brown. Like, you guys, it's just this very deep love, and it's very It's, oh my gosh, it's so hard, you guys. It's like tearing a child away from a mother kind of love. Like, it's such a deep ass love you guys have. And your person's really, really feeling it right now. So he's really trying to talk himself up just to even leave bed, because he's really feeling this separation. Like, walked out of heaven. Like I said, Jagged Edge. Walked out of heaven by Jagged Edge. Like, honestly, your person's really feeling the depths of this separation to the core, and he's dying. So he's really trying to talk himself up like, okay, Carter, today let's leave bed. Come on, Carter. Put your shoes on. Come on, Carter. Brush your teeth. Come on, Carter. Let's go buy a breakfast sandwich. Like, he's really trying to be happy. And his buddies, you know how buddies, wingmen try like cheer their buddies up? Even his buddies can't even like really snap him out of this. Like, he's really, he can't smile. He can't laugh. He's really going through it. So express love through gifts. He's feeling like, this one says a small token of love can convey great appreciation. So I don't know if he delivered you flowers yet. I don't know if he's sent you a bucket of Popeye's chicken, vegan style. I don't know what the F, but this guy's really on his mind as he's thinking, I really need to like come and kiss her ass. And I really have to roll up and really put it all in there. I have to align all my ducks in a row, and I really, really got to go all out. Like, I don't know if I'm going to send her 10 dozen roses. I don't know if I'm going to send her a gold necklace. I really just need to kiss her butt and get her to take me back, because there's nobody walking on this planet like my baby. Like, this guy's really, really trying to fathom a way, trying to be in like the lab thinking of what best expression can I do to win my baby back, because he wants you back. Love heals fear. Oh, this is like so beautiful of a saying, you guys. This is so gorgeous. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. This is this is a cougar. So yeah, you guys. So honestly, this is a mountain lion and a unicorn. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So he's really trying to sum up the courage to, I don't know if he's tried really lots to try get you back, or try be together, or try be a partnership, but he's really trying to fathom a way and think of a way to come back in your life. And he's really trying to sum up the courage, even though you might have slapped his apologies away and you might have like stuffed his apology in his face. He doesn't care. He's not going to give up. He's going to try come back to you guys, because the love is here and he's not going to give up on you. Because you know that saying, be her peace, and then it's like, don't be her peace. She already has peace. Just be her partner. You know, have your shit going on. You know what I mean? Have your stuff going on, your passions. Do what God put you on this earth for. I'm going to do my passions, what God put me on this earth to do for. When you're two whole, happy people at peace with yourselves, then you come together, because that's a soulmate relationship, and it's not trying to externalize or rely on each other to fill a void, to fill each other's happiness. You guys already did that, done that. You've done the shadow work. You've been through the journey of painstakingly, the journey of becoming, the journey of who the F am I? What did I come here to do? You know what I mean? So definitely peace. You're this, regardless of the nature, you guys, you're this guy's peace. You're this guy's home on earth. Erykah Badu, love of my life. Okay? Erykah Badu, love of my life, is exactly how this guy's feeling about you. I'll flip these. I'm going to do your tarot now. Flip these first, and then we will get into what the hell they mean. Yeah, so when you guys first got together, it was like everything was going good. You guys were like, when you guys first met, it was dating. It was really super beautiful love, dating and getting to know each other. A lot of texting, a lot of like communication about what y'all are about. How's it going? What's the goals, inspirations in life? Like, you guys were really getting to know each other in the beginning, and something forgot to give you guys. Something really went into a like really effed up to take you guys off course. Like, this guy, it was all good in the hood. You guys were getting to know each other in the beginning of the relationship. It was all going as planned. It was pretty decent. You know what I mean? It was a really decent situation y'all had when you guys first met. So you also felt very victorious with this guy. In the beginning, it was very promising. You took up the opportunity of love. You took up this opportunity of a brand new day. Just everything that you ever wished for and wanted, you took up. You took it up. You took the opportunity. You seized the moment. You felt great about it. You felt like, damn, you know, finally I found somebody who's actually up to, I can fuck with. You know what I mean? You really put a lot of confidence in this relationship in the beginning, and rightfully so, because he was reciprocating the relationship and stuff, but somewhere went left. It went left somewhere. So ancestors and God, let's see what's up with where it went left. Two more, please and thank you. Oh, that one just really hopped out. So it went left. It went left, you guys. Where the hell was this? Was this there? So yeah, so you turned kind of cold as ice. Well, not cold as ice, but you kind of took your love back. As quick as it was a love story, you kind of pulled back your energy because you found out that there was some lies and there was some deception that wasn't being said. There was things not being vocalized on his side. So he wasn't being honest about things. And yo, this one's straight up. Like this one says, made you believe a lie. So I'm feeling that there was a third party in this relationship that he had not moved on 100% from, that was in the mix, was really coming in your guys' energy. He had an ex from the back, from his past, that kept on, I don't know if she's came showing up to his house saying, where the F are the dogs? I don't know if he has shared custody of a house with her. I don't know what, but there's an energy of a feminine in the recent past. I don't know if you found stuff on his phone, text messages, maybe you found underwear at his house. I don't know what's up, but there was a woman in the back where he kind of was like, I'm done with her, I'm finished with her. But I have a feeling he wasn't 100% vocal with her. Like maybe in his head, he was like, yeah, I'm done with her, I'm done with her. In his head, maybe he thought that he was done with her, but he never vocalized that to the chick, like the third party. He never said, it's done, done. Like nail on the coffin done. Like don't come to my house. Don't text me. Don't call my mom. Don't call my sister. Like it's done. He didn't vocalize that to whatever third party was in the back. So he kind of had her swaying in the wind thinking that there was some kind of chance in the future. So that's what happened. And it came out like, I don't know if you guys had a conversation, you and your man, where he was like, I'm single, I'm done with her, but this chick wouldn't leave him alone. Like she was really in there, and it was obviously kind of like a fresh thing. You know what I mean? It was a fresh thing where it kind of he was still kind of like going through the breakup kind of phase when you guys met. So he didn't care though. Like he didn't care. It was all about getting to know you. And as soon as he met you, it was like, nobody in the past even mattered. You know what I mean? Nobody in the past mattered, but it did shake you up, and it really did, because you're just this, like I said, you're a strong warrior. You're all eyes on you when you enter a room. You're just this very strong, beautiful woman, and you don't even try. It's just the natural essence of you. So when this guy failed to tell you that he had a crazy ass ex in his past that kept showing up, perhaps they had a shared bank account and she cleaned them out, you know, things like that, and that he failed to be hella transparent with you, you were like, no, fuck you. Like you just put your foot down and you were like, you don't, even keeping something from me is a lie. Like be 100 with me. Like I do not, keeping stuff from it's as a white lie as it may be, it's still keeping stuff from me. Like, so you really vocalized this to him. And he, you know, he wasn't trying to be the evil sociopathic narcissist. No, it was more or less a stupid ass mistake that his stupid ass made. Okay? That was it. It's not like he's a dark sociopath. I'm not feeling that kind of energy from him. It was just he's being a mother effing bonehead. He's being a simp. when it came to not being 100 with you because he didn't want to lose you. That's why. Because guess what? He's in love with you. He's in love with you, you guys. That's why he was not trying to vocalize. As soon as you walked in, it was like everything washed away from the past. He never even, ever, no one compared to you. That's why a huge part of why it was never a big effing deal to talk about anyone, because as soon as you came in, it was like nobody even mattered. No one mattered. As soon as you walked in, it was like the trump card of the trump card of the trump card. You were like the ring of Gandor, the ring of Lord of the Rings, like nothing mattered after you. So that's why he might have not have been 100 with you when it comes to this dusty old, you know, ex that kept on coming around and stuff. But nevertheless, you do respect and love yourself, which is great, because we're born alone, we die alone. The most important relationship in this world is with yourself. You took your respect and you said, you know what? You held this from me, you mother effer. You weren't 100 with me. Like, I'm not, you, like, baby, you were 100 with him and you said, even not being honest 100% with me and telling me that you still had loose ends to tie up with your ex, you didn't even vocalize that to me. Why the F is she coming to your house? Why is she calling you? Like, be 100 with me. And he wasn't 100 with you, so you said, "Womp, bye, bitch," and you kind of closed the door in his face for the time being. Because you respect yourself, you love yourself. So this is a great love, you guys. This is a hella great love of a lifetime. And you felt it. He felt this connection. Everything was going great and smoothly and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, he wasn't 100 with you, and you kind of slammed the door on his face. In the present energy, you slammed the door on his face and he can't even see options. Like, you never gave him options. You just slammed the door on his face. And now, like, you're in this energy where you're doing you. And you know that what you deserve, you know, you deserve a high-end, hella twin flame soulmate relationship, and you will not settle for less. Because you're not that bitch to mess with. You are the best. You're the creme de la creme. So when it comes to someone disrespecting you, like, no. I got 5 brothers and they can roll up. He's like, well, let him. And then, so yeah, so, yeah, this guy, this crazy guy, what do your ancestors have to say about this? Yeah, there's someone from the ex that's getting in your guys' relationship. There's an ex that's not completely out of here, you know? Creator, God, and ancestors, what do you guys have to say about this relationship? Thank you for all the messages that come through. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking. So, yeah, so this rash-ass decision you made with really shutting the door, slamming the door on his face, because rightfully so, you're upset, right? The way we love ourselves and the way we set healthy boundaries, we're teaching people how to love us. So you put up this healthy boundary, you slammed the door in his face and you said, you don't treat me like that. It made him respect you more. It made him respect you more, and it made him want to move in with you more. It made him want to put a ring on it, and it really puts... So, first of all, congratulations for really showing him that you ain't that bitch. You don't mess with the 10. You don't mess with the walking goddess. I'm just not anybody. You know what I mean? So you showed him, you show family, friends, anybody, coworkers how to love you when you put up that healthy boundary and you say, excuse me, what did you say? So you put up that healthy boundary, and with putting up that healthy boundary with him, he now is more in love with you than ever before. Like, he wants to have this new beginning. He wants to have these beautiful parties. He wants to move in with you. He wants to start a life with you. He wants to go furniture hopping with you, bed shopping with you. He wants to start a family with you, you guys. Like, in the near future, this guy wants to really come back, and he wants to start all over, and he's so sorry, and he's gonna kiss your ass, and he's gonna lick all that chocolate whipped cream off your body every day, all day, okay? Even if you don't shower for a week, he'd still do it. He'd suck the mother effing skin off your toe. That's how much this guy's hella obsessed with you. Like, it's crazy. He doesn't know, though. Like, the ball's in your court, he knows you're in your power. You have a lot going on for you. And he knows that you're very, very, very strong and beautiful and independent within yourself. So you have a lot going on for you. So the ball's in your court, whether you want to take him back, it's up to you. It's up to you. So you can decide, and whatever you decide, he'll still love you either way, and he'll still go with it either way. Like, he will always love you and he will always respect you. Why? Because you put yourself first. And when you always put yourself first, you guys, everything else falls into place, because self-love is the highest frequency in this history of mankind, you guys, in this universal galactic universe. Unconditional love for oneself. You are God in the flesh. Never forget that. When you respect your vessel, because you are a little part of God, everything else falls into place. And that's what you did. You put your foot down. So good job. So this guy's going to come back and he's going to try play it light. You know what I mean? When Homer Simpson would always make Marge laugh, and like, you know what I mean? When they'd break up and like Homer would come back in and be like a bunch of flowers with a guitar, just these crazy ass things. You know what I mean? And Marge would start laughing or be like, you know what I mean? And, you know, Homer would be like, ha, I made you laugh. I'm out of it now. I made you laugh. I'm not in trouble anymore. And then they would get back to like their relationship and stuff like that. So he's going to come back in and he's going to try make it light, and he's going to probably, even if like it's a text, if you guys are long distance, it's going to be like 2 sentences, but he's going to try keep it playful. He's a joker. The way he expresses you guys is not too hella deep unless it's in person. So he's going to try keep it light with the communication and really trying to make it like he's not really brokenhearted, but low-key we all know he's dying. You know what I mean? So he's going to come back and just make it playful. Don't be too hardcore right off the hop and be like, you fucking lied to me. You know what I mean? Like, no. Just don't be extra. Don't be too hardcore on him. Like, take it easy. Kind of just be like, hey, well, let's talk about this. And then just kind of FaceTime, have the depths of communication. Communication is the key of having a successful relationship, and just keep it light, keep it tight. Like, take it easy. Love over fear, you guys. Love over fear always. And just go with the flow. Like, don't hold too much pressure on anybody, because he is going to come back. Like, we're seeing this. But yeah, keep it tight. Are we going to get married or what? Don't try force people to try and engage you. Like, don't be a desperado like that either. It's so annoying and such a turnoff. You deserve love. So know that I'm worthy and I'm deserving of love. Like, I'm worthy and I'm deserving. I'm way the F above deserving and way above worthy of love. Like, you guys, there's 8 billion people in this world. There's 4 billion dicks to pick from. And you deserve your choice of millions, because there's millions of men who'd be so blessed to have you walk through those doors each and every day and be called their wife. You're a trophy. Act as such, because you do deserve love. So kind of remember those affirmations of deservingness, because the universe can't deliver you what you want unless your frequency knows that you're worth it, unless your frequency knows that you deserve that. The universe can only meet you as much as is oracally possible within your frequency, within your mental game, because like it or not, this is a mental universe. That's why it's important to discipline your mind. Just like going to the gym every day, you gotta mentally exercise your brain. And don't let fear hold you back. You guys, don't let fear hold you back from expressing your love 100% to him. Express your love 100% to him and be vulnerable, because it is safe for you to love this guy. It's safe for you to love. So express your love. Don't let fear try hold you back, or not be 100% with being like, I do love you. Like, I want this to work. But don't F up again and be honest with me. Be honest if there's some chick stalk in your life. We're best friends, we're partners, we're supposed to be honest with each other. If we ain't honest and vulnerable with each other, who the hell else are we gonna be honest and vulnerable with? Like, for F's sakes, we're sharing DNA, for Pete's sakes. So yeah, give your relationship a chance, because honey, I know you're strong as hell. I know you don't put up with shit. But like, give your relationship a chance, because this is a very strong relationship, you guys. And I know that he's in the doghouse right now, and you rightfully, you know, broke up with his ass, and he's really broken, and he's like, how the F are you even okay? He probably sees you on social media with your family and friends, laughing, smiling, gallivanting, traveling and stuff, living your best life, and it kills him. It effing kills him. In the shadows, he cries. That's why that song, you guys, Jagged Edge, Walked Out of Heaven. So definitely give your relationship a chance. When he comes back, don't be so hard on him and slam the door on his face, because you already did that. Just kind of be like I said, have that talk, have that FaceTime. Compassion, communication is the key, you guys, to all relationships. This is a very strong union, you guys. if you need some gas money, if you need to hop some plane tickets, if you need some air miles to go see your person, make sure you're vocalizing that to your friends, because they're going to help you with this kind of stuff, because it's going to be a tough beans when it comes to something of the such. Or if you're feeling like you need a ladies' night out, what I'm getting is just be playful and be present. Make sure don't lose yourself too much on focusing on this guy. Don't lose yourself. Always have your own life. Have your own life before you become his wife. That's the #1 hugest advice that I give to clients. Have your own life before you become someone's wife. Know who the fuck you are. Okay? So we have other oracles here, you guys. This is a really good reading. Like, this is very promising reading, you guys. So we have these ones. So this is very, very promising, you guys. Like, this is all about forgiveness and taking it easy, don't making it so heavy and so like, just take it easy. You know what I mean? Take it easy. Like that Cardi B song, I Like It, is a huge thing I'm getting. Cardi B, Barty Gang. Okay. Gratitude and thanks. Oh, you guys, look at that. Look at how gorgeous and beautiful. So beautiful. For all my babies who just look so beautiful like her, this is definitely a confirmation that you are strong, you are guided, and you are definitely put in this place for a reason. This is the most beautiful life in the world, you guys, and you're honestly on the right path, and you're in the right place where you're supposed to be at this time of life. So in the meantime, when you're going through the row and you're really thinking about what this life has to offer and how, even though you're in a pickle in a nickel with your lover, just know that he loves you so, so much and only you. There's nobody else, and he's thinking about you all the time, you guys. So just know that, just give thanks. In my First Nations culture, ever since childhood, we were always taught to never ask, like, oh, can I have this much money? Can I have this guy? Can I have this car? Can I have this mark on my exam? We were always taught in our prayer, Kisako, Kevin, hi, excellent health. We were always told to thank in advance for the blessings. Thank you, God, for my excellent health. Thank you, God, for my beautiful, gorgeous friendships. Thank you for this plate of food that I have. We were always taught not to ask in our prayers, but to thank Creator God for everything that came in. So go give, there's such thing as altars. What is very beautiful, the ancestors like dark chocolate. So if you want to take some dark chocolate out on your guys' hike or walk by the park, whatever, or a spirit plate to offer Creator God, just go set it in the bush somewhere. Like, whether it's a sandwich or whether it's like some dark chocolate, it's just an offering to the ancestors and to Mother Gaia, just for like, thank you for this beautiful life that you give me. Usually we set out tobacco and we give thanks and a prayer, some chocolates. Just thank the ancestors and God for all the blessings that you have, because baby, you are so blessed, you are so abundant, and you have so much to be thankful for right now, already in this beautiful energy. You have a blessed, beautiful life. Can I get a hallelujah and an amen? You have such a beautiful, gorgeous life. So he has such, you guys, this is my favorite number in the world for. It's so stable. It's so amazing. This is the happy wedding, the happy, beautiful life, the happy children, building a life together. Like, the world is yours. Like, the world is yours when it comes to this. In the future, you guys, with the financial constraints card, you guys, if there ever is times when you guys do come across financial constraints, know that you guys will make it through. You will make it through any kind of ups and downs, because that's what relationships are about, is learning and growing and going through hard times and becoming stronger out of it. Like I said, relationships are a partnership. They're a union. They're not just the give and take and who takes this, who takes that. It's all about that reciprocation, that teamwork, that partnership. Okay, so know if you guys do start the union together, you get the ball rolling, move in together, someone hits financial constraints, just know that that is why you have a savings account. That is why you invested in stocks. That is why you always have a goose egg. I don't give a fuck if it's a jar in your closet, or if it's a bunch of gold stashed out somewhere. Make sure that you have cash money stashed out, or a big ass goose egg in case something like this pops up. Be cognizant of spending. because I do see that that might be a factor in the future once you guys link up and live together, because you guys are going to live together. You guys are going to have another chance, and it's going to be great. And it's going to be beautiful. So thank in advance for the beautiful wedding. Thanks for the beautiful family. Thank you for my beautiful lover in my life. Thank you, Creator God. Amen. Here's some dark chocolates, okay? So I love you guys so much. This is a beautiful union built on love, reciprocation, and built on so much promises. And yes, you guys started off rocky, but just know that at the end of the day, you guys are going to make it through this, okay? So I love you so much, my beautiful baby, and I'll see you next time. Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot on this gorgeous, beautiful, God-blessed day. So, my beautiful loves, this is for my beautiful baby who chose pile number 2, channeled message. How is my person feeling about me deep down in their heart space that they do not tell their best friend at Boston Pizza or Cactus Club at Chili's America when they're watching the NFL game? They don't tell their homeboys when they're out having a night in Vegas. They don't tell nobody, maybe except the bartender in Mexico. That's who the F they tell, is the bartender when they're 1 tequila bottle in Mexicano, okay? That's who the fuck they tell. So let's get into it. Their deep, beautiful heart, most heartfelt feelings about you that they don't share with nobody, okay? So we got a channeled message here, my beautiful baby, that from them, meditated on, smudged on. So let's get on this. I'm super excited. So yeah, so make sure to check out my website, cherishlbear.com, just for booking appointments and to see what kind of reader I am. Also, I come out with blogs once a week on there, so if y'all want to check that out, or if you want me to discuss something, make sure to comment below. And yeah, check it out, cherishlbear.com. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, this is the love note from your person. Are you ready for this? You're like, okay, Cherish, shut the fuck up and hurry up. Okay, here we go. You taught me so much and teached me wisdom. I feel like I should send you an invoice. I wonder how you been. Well, hope you been good. Take care, bright light. And then hashtag good friends. Wow. So I'm getting the energy that you guys haven't spoken for a quick minute, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I could hold my head up high. Honestly, you guys haven't spoken for a while, and this guy is just wondering how you been. Like that Neo song, you guys, or that song I just said, it's been a while. But I'm getting that Neo song, Do You. So if you guys want to channel a song for how this person's feeling about you, channel that in Spotify, Apple Music, that song Do You by Neo. It's literally D-O and then Y-O-U, Do You by Neo. He's just wondering how you've been, how's it been going since you guys last linked up. Just knowing you, because you're such an activator of light, because you just are this beautiful, brighty, glowy starseed, little bright, rainbow bright. Honestly, just knowing you guys taught this guy wisdom in the short time, even if it was just one night. Knowing you changed this guy's whole entire life. But right now in the present energy, he's wondering how he's been. So it's been a while since you guys definitely linked up with this guy, even made conversation. And he's just sending you the most highest, uppest, most respect. He has uppest, most respect for you. This guy's a very respectful person. So it's hella super, super nice to see. Very mature. I'm getting a very mature person. Okay, let's get further into how he's feeling for you. Wait for me. I love you. I will be back. Whoa, I just got this huge deja vu, you guys. I just got this huge, this big, like, poof. This is beautiful. This is definitely a sign, you guys, when I get those kind of feelings, is you're in the right place at the right time. You are divinely right here watching this video at the right exact time, and your soul is telling you that you're on the right path in life, and keep going, baby, because the universe got you. All you gotta do is control that mind of yours, okay? I'm mad at you. And then we have, I've never loved anyone as much as I love you. I see my whole life in your eyes. I love you. Wow, you guys. And one feelings card we have, I love you 3 times. I love you. I love you. I'll be back. I'm mad at you. I've never loved someone as much as you. It's that really super push-pull, push-tug kind of love, you guys. It's this person really feeling like, yeah, you guys, there's definitely a hella hardcore connection here, but I'm feeling like the cord's not heavy. Like, I'm feeling like there is... You guys are definitely in separation with this good friends here. I wonder how you've been. Take care. This is a really super... This connection is unique, you guys. I've never done a reading like this before. I've never done a reading like this before. Have faith, trust faith in the situation, put faith in the situation, from a cocoon to a butterfly. So this guy wants the period of separation to end, and he wants to travel towards you. You see the mountains in the valley, ain't no mountain high. Ain't no valley long, ain't no river high enough, baby, to keep me from getting to you, baby. So this guy doesn't care which distance it takes. I'll come back. Wait for me, I'll come back. So there's distance at play here, you guys. There's quite the distance here. Wow, you guys, this guy, yeah, you guys, this guy doesn't want to be all effed up anymore. This guy doesn't want to be all distorted. He wants to get his, homeboy's slowly getting his shit together. He's dealing with his everything. That the reason why the separation happened is you took your shit and you bounced. Like, that's what I'm getting. Which is great. You held him accountable for keeping it dusty. He didn't keep it clean. So you took your energy elsewhere, and now this guy's feeling it. So he's doing the cleanup. He's really trying to clean up and change for the betterment, not just for you, but just for him in general, because you really showed him his shadow aspect sides, all of these habitual patterns that are very toxic to his journey in this earth life. So he's really trying to clean it up and heal it, you guys. It took you walking away and absent to your presence and just you being a glowing example to this guy to really look at himself in the mirror and hold himself accountable. So he's really starting to heal and clean up the negative habitual patterns that have held him back in the past, because you have really shown it to him, which is what every relationship on this journey called life does to us. It mirrors back to us aspects of ourselves that need to heal. And you most definitely have done that to him. You most definitely have mirrored back to him habitual negative patterns that are no longer serving him in this life and that he must heal before he continues on. He's really in this, he was in this period of like a cocoon and a worm and then a cocoon. And now in the present energy, he's really getting into his phoenix rise, how Stella got his groove back. You know what I mean? He's really starting to heal himself and turn into the wounds of the past, all the wounds of the past, into wisdom, into butterfly, starting to really come into a new cycle in his life where he's starting to look around and be like, wow, I really was holding myself back in so many ways in the past because of my thoughts, because of my patterns, because of the cycles of my ancestors that I was refusing to heal and look at. So he's really starting to take responsibility for his life, and he's really starting to grow up. He really wants to come out of the dark with you, and he really wants to talk with you. He really wants to have a conversation, a sit-down conversation. He really wants to have an Oprah Talks with you. What else should we put down, my beautiful love? Yeah, let's put down these ones. Seasonal harvest. Healer. Yeah, he sees you. Aw, you guys, I'm getting a really Reiki, I'm getting a really, perhaps a shop owner, someone who is spiritual. He sees you as this very spiritual medicine woman, a woman who has all the herbal remedies to heal anything. You're a healer. You work with herbs. You're a woman of the earth. You're a woman gifted with a green thumb. In past lives, you guys, in past lives, you were the medicine keeper, the medicine chest keeper of your guys' village. People would go to your house to be healed. You're a vessel connected to divine. You heal people just by being in the same room. You're definitely a healer, you guys. You work with the elements of Mother Gaia, and you bring them up to help heal her children, us. We are in essence the thought, the manifestation of Gaia, you guys, because Mother Gaia is a living entity within herself, and she thought of us billions of years ago and slowly started. That's how we came to be. We're in essence thoughts of Mother Gaia manifested. We are one heartbeat, you guys. So this guy definitely sees you as a healer of the earth, a healer of the elements. You have that ginger, you have that rat root, you have every single kind of element of the earth, you have every herbalistic tea. And not only that, but you mix it with the spirit divine. You're a vessel for divine's healing powers. Never forget that. If you ever doubt yourself, don't doubt yourself. This is your verification saying you are motherfucking gifted as F. And you have this beautiful innate talent. You should be making those, you should really be making those oils, you guys, those healing oils, healing herbs, everything. You're definitely gifted with the elements of the healing earth and medicine, natural medicine. Okay, we have these other oracles too, but I'll just put these back for after, for later, okay? I want to get into your tarot right now. Falling down a lonely highway, asking God to please forgive me for messing up the blessing He gave to me. I see. I'm going to clarify this one really quick. Creator God, holy, that one just flipped right out. Yeah, you guys are at a distance. You guys are at a distance. Yeah, you guys are at a distance. So this guy, hey, so right off the hop, you guys, you guys like it. You guys, right off the hop, it was just this very amazing chemistry that was off the heezy. Perhaps you guys tapped it in the first night. Perhaps you guys laid together and got freaky deaky in the first night. It was just boom. It was just a mutual agreement where you guys popped off right as soon as you first met. It was passionate. It was full of love. It was like this beautiful comfort of life and love and love and love and love. So like this connection was super, super, very just boom. And it was a mutual agreement. I don't even know if you guys spoke. I just feel like it was like a smash into you. Did you guys ever hear that song by Beyonce, Smash Into You? That's how I feel like it was. Like just a very smash into you relationship. It was just, you guys looked at each other in a party and nodded each other's head, and that was it. It was on like Donkey Kong. There was never no sort of like... There was never no sort of agreement to be dedicated to each other. There was never no exactly like, we're really a partnership, I'm married to you. There was never any kind of like thing like that. You know what I mean? I just feel like your guys' breakup in the past, I feel like it was just based on you and him agreeing to go each other's separate ways because of this distance that I'm seeing. I believe that it was just a distance that really held you guys. The distance was the cock block. You know what I mean? That's keeping you guys from being together. So all the time that you have spent with him, with your healing beautiful aura, with your beautiful starseed DNA activation aura, he really feels like he should really be paying you cash for that because you woke him up to a different spiritual level and activated a spiritual awakening in this guy, which we all know is mother effing painful as F. It's like the universe rips you another asshole. I wonder how you've been. Well, I hope you've been good. So yeah, so definitely I feel like it was just a mutual agreement to go each other's separate ways because of the distance that was holding you guys back. And you guys are such both very independent, strong individuals. You guys are very both individuals people. So I think that you guys just did agree to do your own thing. You know what I mean? But in the current energy, this guy is really feeling really optimistic about you. This guy, I'm just gonna read this for you. He's feeling love for you. Like this guy's having a heart awakening for you. So even though he says like, I wonder how you've been. I wonder how you've been. Take care, bright, like good friends. He's lying to himself because honestly, this guy has so much feelings for you. I love you. I love you. I'm mad at you, you guys. This guy now is having like a huge heart awakening, and it's right now. So at the time you're watching this, you guys, he's having a huge heart awakening for you. It's like Cupid's arrow has hit him to the beautiful essence of who you are, and he's really in his feels about you, you guys. This cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. I just said that, like a heart awakening. He's experiencing this whole new energy of emotional, beautiful, like boom, boom, like that beautiful heart awakening, you guys. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by a open, beautiful, healed heart. So this is a heart awakening, you guys. This is just the card really reaffirming what I just said, which is this guy in the current energy wants to come out of the cold with you. He really wants to come out of the cold with you, love, and get the ball rolling. As much as he tries to act like he's friends with you, he doesn't want to be just friends. He wants to be a love to you. He wants this new awakening. He wants this new love. You guys, he wants to dick you down everywhere, anywhere, on the bus stop, in the train, in the 7-Eleven bathroom, as kinky as it is. You know what I mean? He wants to do it everywhere, everywhere. In a public park at nighttime. You know what I mean? He wants to do all these beautiful things with you in the ocean, under the moon, on a full moon, like everywhere. He wants to make love with you everywhere, you guys. This guy's very passionate and very in love with the essence of you, your body, mind, soul. This guy's very in love with you. You guys got this guy ignited. When he thinks about the far future with you, he knows there's sacrifices that have to be made on both your ends when it comes to gapping the distance between you guys. And he knows that it's gonna be some... When he thinks about it now, it's exhausting, but that's because you guys are in the friend zone. It's because you guys haven't discussed really the hardcore emotions, or which step you guys clearly want to take in the coming future. Like, are we going to live together? Are we engaged? Who's going to be hopping cities? Who's going to be hopping provinces? Who's going to be living, even if it's on, you guys live on separate sides of town, like who's going to live on this side of town? Who's going to live on this side of town? So you guys are really going to have these discussions. But in the meantime, he's feeling like, holy shit, these discussions, like, so he wants to have discussions about moving forward with you and planning a life together. Like, do you want to be with him or not? Like, the ball's in your court, and he just wants to know how you feel about it. But in order to tell himself that he's safe, he's like, oh, good friends, I'm good friends with you. But deep down, he wants to marry you. He wants to have kids with you. He wants to pop off and have this life with you. He wants to discuss mortgages, life insurance. He wants to discuss inspections when it comes to buying new plots of land for your guys' kids, stuff like that. This guy wants to go all the way with you because this guy has this huge love for you, heart awakening for you. The Queen of Cups, like, this guy sees what a beautiful healing heart you are, not only to him, but to a lot of people. You're a star seed, you guys, crystal, rainbow, indigo. You just have this beautiful, beautiful light about you that you spread and you twinkle everywhere. You guys are magical fairies, like, seriously. So he sees that you would be the best mother in the whole entire world. You would be the best mother if he got you knocked up and you did choose to have kids with him. It would be like he just won $1 billion lottery ticket with you being his baby mama. So yeah, so he knows that he can be the man to be with you. He knows that he can give you what you want, because very traditional guy who knows that he would, you guys, like, I know you don't feel like it sometimes. I know you don't feel like you are this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like sometimes you feel like you're broke, or you don't have enough money to travel to see him, to jump on a flight and see him. You don't have enough gas money, resources to see him. But just know, you guys, abundance is a mindset. We can get our hustle together. We can change our relationship with finances when it comes to the mental clarities. It's like anything. Financial flexibility and financial exercises is something mental that in your auric field and self-belief system, as well as past life regression healing, that you can heal. So I know you think, baby, that this guy's financially well off. Like, let's just take that there. He knows that he could financially provide for you and your guys' family in the future. But baby, I feel like sometimes you think, I don't have enough gas money. I don't have enough money for him. I can't afford to pay this. I can't afford to go see him. I can't afford a plane ticket. But don't worry about the finances. The finances will come. I know you're hard on yourself. You think, well, I can't make this relationship work because it's at a distance and it's expensive. But these are the things you got to verbalize with him. because relationships are all about communication and 50-50 reciprocation, and males make more money than women, so it's okay to expect to get finessed. It's okay to expect to get wine, dine, and 69, okay? So don't try worry too much about, and if you don't have the best relationship with finances or feel like not abundant, that is when you start working on your root chakra. That's all about root chakra healing and all about the auric belief systems that you have surrounding money. Why do you think Mike Tyson went broke after like $60 million? It's because it's the root chakra. Allen Iverson, it's because the root chakra from childhood, this belief system, the auric field belief system, growing up in the projects on welfare, growing up always not having, like, being comfortable being broke. So what do you feel comfortable as an adult? You carry that essence as a child from adulthood, is being comfortable being broke, adult. So you got to heal those kind of aspects within yourself. Because I'm getting the energy that in the past you didn't feel rich enough or have enough money to ensue or pursue a relationship with this guy. But know that those dark aspects, and in this relationship, any kind of like dark aspects or anything that was held back is going to start to melt away. So any kind of truths that you guys were keeping from each other, you and this guy, and see, this chick's on a moon, she's like distance, like you guys are gonna like come together. There's gonna be a distance, you guys are gonna come together, meet up and have a meeting. I have a feeling this guy's gonna come towards you and he's gonna hop on a plane, he's gonna come talk to you and discuss with you about where this union is going and what you guys both want from it, okay? So that's beautiful. All of the questioning, where do we stand, like this is, you know, perhaps you can have this discussion with him saying, I really held the brakes back. I really put the brakes on with you before because I felt like I wasn't financially well enough to keep this relationship going, because like I don't have gas money. I have a lot of responsibilities that I have to pay for at home here. I provide for a big family. Like I'm like the breadwinner. So like I can't give you too much. So the financial thing is definitely going to come to a resolution when you speak to him next time. And that was maybe something you were shy to talk about him before, but just know, expect to get wine, dine, and 69, you guys, because this man is financially well off, and don't hesitate when he asks to buy you flights or asks to buy you the gas money to see one another. Like, just take it, okay? Don't feel guilty taking that money or being vocal and telling him that you can't afford to travel to see him. Because there is this beautiful love, you guys. There is this beautiful offer of love that you want from him and he wants from you. You guys, the thirst is mutual between you two. You guys are both thirsting for one another, and it's 50-50 thirst. Like, as much as you crave for him, he craves for you, okay? He tries to lie to himself though sometimes and say, oh, we're good friends, because you might have turned him away due to finances or because you were shy because of your finances, but you want love with him and he wants love with you. He wants this new beautiful beginning with you. Like, we got the Ace of Cups twice, you guys, and this is all about a beautiful new cup, a beautiful new fresh start of love. Like, you guys both want this beautiful love. He wants to come back in. He wants to come back in. He wants to resolve any issues. So just communicate to him about the money. And like I said, when he offers you that gas money, that plane ticket, don't hesitate. Just take it. And vocalize that you can't afford a plane ticket. Okay, so we have these two right here. Yeah, see, this beautiful union is going to reap so much fruit, you guys. Like, it's going to reap so much fruit and so much beautiful abundance. So don't worry. It's okay for you to love, and it's okay because I know that you withheld your love and you really put back your love and you really didn't offer him 100% because you weren't sure where you stand. But there is going to be a resolution, you guys. Aliyah, resolution. There's going to be a resolution, and you guys are going to reach a consensus of how to move forward. And it will be okay. It will be safe for you to love, because it is a beautiful mutual thirst of 50-50, you guys. And this relationship, with the right tools of communication and honesty with one another and being vulnerable, because it is safe for you to be vulnerable, it's going to reap so much fruit, you guys. It's going to be so mature. This relationship is maturing. It's very maturing. Creator, God, and ancestors, what do you guys have to say about this union? Thank you for all the beautiful messages that come through. Oh, you guys. One more. What do you guys have to say about this relationship? So call him out on his shit. Call him out on anything. Communicate, don't hesitate. As much as you're vulnerable with him when it comes to finances, talking about like 50-50, traveling, etc. Make sure call him out on his stuff all the time, every time. Because this guy's growing just from being with you. He's maturing. Because he's not used to someone calling on his shit. And make sure you're calling him out every time you see something, vice versa. You guys fight healthy. Criticize each other in a healthy way. It's okay to communicate your feelings in a healthy manner. And just use your words in a very mature way. There's no need for all that loud, all that unnecessary fuckery. Just to communicate 100% about how you guys feel deep down in your heart space. You guys had to break up though, because you guys were expecting way the hell too much to fill each other's empty ass cups. So the separation that you guys did happen in the back, like in the past, was definitely supposed to happen, because remember I said you mirrored to him some things that he was putting off, some negative habitual patterns that was self-sabotaging his life journey. It all had to happen because he had to heal these parts of himself and find and do happiness on himself. We have to be whole and happy. You can't pour from an empty cup. You have to be a full, overfilling, beautiful cup, you guys. Speaking of this beautiful, overfilling cup, you have to be this beautiful, overfilling cup of love in order to ever give anybody else love. So this is what that really taught this guy, was definitely to fill his own cup up and not to be so needy. Nobody likes a needy ass. So yes, this relationship is leading to long-term. There's some very long-term longevity, depending if you guys play each other's cards right and really communicate to each other's about each other's needs and wants, and being okay to be vulnerable. It's okay for you guys to be vulnerable. And just always stay positive. Train your mental mind to think positive all the time. Yo, when I go through some deep, dark battles, you guys, because we all go through those deep, dark battles with the dark side playing on our mental headspace, I switch my thoughts as soon as the dark thoughts come, because they will come. They will come. And I always start saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I say thank you at least 100 times. And then after I say thank you 100 times, because even the words thank you carry a vibration of unconditional love, you guys, I start thinking what you're thankful for. I'm thankful for my big booty, my big juicy lips, my big beautiful heart, my loving, forgiving, kind heart. I'm thankful for my friends, my family, my coworkers, the birds that sing, this warm bed, my safe head. I have no lice in my hair. Everything, you guys. I don't give a shit. Think about everything. So as soon as your mind starts thinking crazy, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. And trust that this relationship can go the distance. Like, relationships are all about the opportunities that you want to take, you guys. We all have free will choices on this earth life. So definitely trust and believe that this relationship can go the distance, but you really gotta know that we all have free will choices, and it's your choice to make sure that you're communicating and being vulnerable in healing aspects of yourself where you're, you know, too needy and shy about finances, stuff like that, etc. So like I said, call him on his shit as soon as you see a red flag. Even if you guys are in front of your friends or family and you notice something, just be like, honey, can I talk to you really quick? Don't say it in front of people either. I can't stand when we're at barbecues and some broad's like real heat big and loud about it. Like, honey, can I talk to you a bit? Like, just fucking shut up and just kind of tap him on the arm quietly and just nudge to him, hey, let's go to the other room. Because once you say out in public, honey, can I talk to you really quick in front of 20 people, obviously they know that there's, you know what I mean? So just if you need to call someone, like I said, fight fair. There's a way to communicate very beautifully. No need for all the antics, hooting and hollering and stuff like that. So with this, you guys, I want to get more feeling cards on how your person's feeling about you. So I'm going to grab some more feeling cards because I want to know. Truth's in the juice. Truth's in the juice. I can read your mind, babe. So I'm just reaching back, not looking. I'm just grabbing in this box because there's like 555 messages. So let's get it from your person here. Okay, so how's he feeling about you? Hey, I love you. Yes, I love you. Boom, boom, be-doo. So yeah, this is really telling you he effing loves you. Like look at, in the first matter of the first seconds, you guys, we had I love you like 100 times. Not needing me makes me want you more. Melt into me. I want to look after you. And that's where we have this like King of Pentacles here, who's like, it's very financially, guys. So when he offers you plane tickets or gas money, just take it. Okay? He really wants you, you guys. And that's a huge thing about being vulnerable, is being open with someone and honest about finances. I love you and I still yearn for you. Even though he was trying to lie to himself, you guys, trying to lie to himself and be like good friends, he's lying to himself because he's so in love with you, so in love with you. I have so much savage white cards, you guys, that are like, move on, I don't like you anymore, crazy ass bitch. All these kind of contrast cards, because we need the dark and the light. That's just how it works. We have to hug the darkness also as much as we hug the light. And these, you guys are getting some really bomb ass beautiful cards. Like these are some really, this is amazing, you guys. Like this is some, this guy really cares about you. Okay, this one is ball hard, play all sports, luxury of all sorts, shoe game insane. Wow, you guys. So this guy sees that you're beautiful, you're a jack of all trades. You're just, not only are you a healer of the earth and you have this gift of healing people with medicines and stuff like that, Reiki, etc. with your hands. Maybe you work in the nursing field, social work. People come over to your house and have tea and coffee and just vent and cry. You're just a natural born healer. Not only that though, but you're a jack of all trades. Like you can play sports, you can do all these, like you can do all these things. Like when you guys do have kids, you guys can go play baseball, basketball with your kids. You guys can teach them how to cook, clean, sew, everything, fish. Like honestly, you guys are just like this beautiful jack of all trades woman. Probably even fix cars and weld a whole house. Like who the fuck knows? All I know is that you're a jack of all trades woman, and any man would be blessed to call you their wife. You just are a jack of all trades. Throw you in the bush. Throw you in the bush on zombie apocalypse and this bitch would be owning a whole ass cabin and be good to go. That's you. You're just a woman, like that real old school woman of the earth. I'm in a toxic relationship I don't know how to get out of. So with that, you guys, I'm kind of feeling like it's with himself, because I'm not getting no third party action here. I'm not getting no kind of third party action from a past of somebody that's really getting him in his panties in a wad. I'm really getting this toxic relationship is to do with himself, nobody else. And then we have, I love you so fucking much. You're the one. How many times, you guys? How many times do I have to say this? This is crazy. Look it. We got love, 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 love. I love you. I love you. Like this guy, how many more times can I say it, you guys? This guy loves you and you love him. And then the thirst is mutual. So no, if you've been wondering how the F is this guy feeling, like, yeah, okay, he's really like, you guys are not very communicating, but just know the communication's gonna come and it's safe for you to communicate. It's a safe space for you to communicate. So be vulnerable, you guys, and vice versa. He will be vulnerable. And know it's okay, because you guys are healing together. You guys are definitely on this soulmate journey, soulmate relationship. So it's safe for you to be vulnerable. It's safe for you to love. Okay, my baby? Because this guy mother effing loves you. I can scream it on the highest mountain so many times and look it. Like, are you effing kidding me? This guy's in love with you. Like, you're the most beautiful wife in his entire eyes. No matter what planet he goes to in this universal galactic realm, you will always be the one. Hands down. Okay? So I love you so much, my beautiful baby. I love you so much. He loves you. I love you. God loves you. And I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Oh my gosh, you guys, guess what? Guess how much I love you. I left my mother effing camera all the way in the next city, literally 35 kilometers away, and I sat down ready to do it, all meditated, shuffled your cards out on the greatest, highest good for the love note message that I channeled, and I fucking forgot the camera in the next city. Oh my gosh. So it took me going out to my whip. It's hella high snow, and I honestly had to venture out like I'm going to Alaska. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, that's how much I love you. So in case you clicked on here thinking, nobody fucking loves me, I love you, bitch. I love you. This is what I do for you. I went to the next city. I took an hour and a half Lord of the Rings journey, grabbed this camera so I can deliver this message to you. To you, that's how much I love you. So if you're questioning if nobody loves you, I love you because I just did that and that's all action, okay? Okay, that's how much I love you. So, wow, that just totally just happened. So the camera's here now, as you can see, because we're right here and we're hugging each other. I'm sitting on your lap. So let's get into it, my beautiful love. So the kind of reader I am is I get premonitions, I see, and they tell me things. So I just deliver, because a lot of folks were like, what kind of mother effing reader are you? You don't even make sense. And I'm just like, sis, if I'm not your reader, then bounce. Because I'm a different kind of reader, you know what I mean? I do my gifts that God blessed me with and they're hella unique, okay? So this is for my baby who chose pile number 3. How is the person on your mind, your boo thing, your long-term wannabe booty call? Hopefully he's a wannabe booty call on your end too. How is he feeling about you in his little heart space when your beautiful face pops up, okay? So let's get into it, my beautiful baby who chose pile number 3. The nitty gritty, the down and the dirty, the real tea of how your person's feeling about you, okay? Let's get into it. I love you guys so much. Thanks for subscribing and being here with me on Beautiful Love Tarot. All right, so here's your channeled letter, you guys. Push over. Push over. Okay. I know I don't say or I never say. I get scared. I am scared. But I love you. At the top of every mountain into the heavens, I love you. I'm not a talker. I promise I will show you more. Be patient, be. Oh, you guys. You guys. This guy is like the type where he's more action orientated. His sign of love is like gifts, service, touch. He's very like a physical kind of person. So he doesn't really vocalize I love you or you're the best. He's not a talker, you know what I mean? But he's telling you he loves you with every single shed of DNA and every single light of his being, you guys. He loves you. And it's like really frustrating. The energy I'm picking up on is he wants so bad to like almost just grab you and grab your cheeks and put his nose to your nose and looking you in the eyes and be like, I fucking love you. You know what I mean? Like really like, like really like looking at you in the effing face, nose to nose and saying, I love you, never doubt that. Okay. Because like, I feel like it's an energy of frustration at this point because I feel like you, my baby, are kind of questioning like, do you love me or not, bitch? And he's like, yes, of course I do. I never stopped. It's just, I'm sorry. My throat chakra is hella weak sauce. And of course, typical, right? Because men have more of a discrepancy in their biological makeup to never express the feelings, especially in this society. So let's further get into the tea because this guy mother effing loves you. No mountains too high enough and no valleys too low, okay? Wow, you guys, lots of energy, big energy lotto up in this biatch. You've been acting different since I effed up. I'm a effing idiot. So regardless of the matter, homeboy really did something dirty that you found out about and now there's some discrepancies, okay? Rose chakra. Rose quartz. I am in love with you, only you. That's that frustrating energy where he's like, understand, trust and believe. I'm not effing with nobody else. I'm not trying to get dizzy with nobody else. I'm not trying to lay down with any old hurting Hannah. It's only you. It always has been you. Trust and believe that. So I feel like he's almost at like a wit's end, if anything. But I don't know why. There's something where he messed up. So you tell me. Dealing with baggage. Yeah, let's get into where the messiness comes in because you know me, I'm nosy, but I'm picking up on a lot of frustration on your end and frustration on his end. So Creator, thank you for all the messages that come through. Where is the discrepancy? How did homeboy fuck up and all that? And one more. Where did he mess up? So there was obviously some other chicks from what I'm getting. Okay, so I feel like just off the hop, like with this frustrating energy, you guys, I kind of get that it wasn't really a chick. It wasn't a woman. It wasn't a third party. I'm not getting a third party energy. At first I said that because of so much. Right away I got finances is a huge thing with why he effed up. It's money. I'm getting a huge thing that he lied to you. He really lied to you about how much money he makes, the bag. He lied to you, or not even lie, but withholding information, which is another form of a lie. Failed to kind of say that he's in financial straits right now. So I feel like he really did withhold information to tell you that he's kind of struggling with cash money right now. And that is why he kind of pulled back his energy in the beginning. I don't feel that there's third parties involved in this reading. What I feel is he pulled back his energy, made some promises to you that he couldn't follow through on due to financial constraints that he was struggling with, okay? So that's what I'm getting and that's what I'm feeling. He was trying to be a baller, show collar without the bag, okay? So, and it's embarrassing as a man, you know what I mean? Genetically made up masculine role where you want to look after the feminine and the kids. You know what I mean? So he definitely feels embarrassed because he lied on you about some kind of, maybe he promised to take you out to a 5-star restaurant. Maybe he promised you a promise ring. I don't know, but something happened along the way where there was some shady shit that got involved and he did not follow through on a verbalized promise. And it was just because he was broke, okay? I'm not seeing a third party. I'm not seeing no other chicks. All right, let's further get into this guy's feelings for you, your person's feelings for you. Wow, you guys. Wow, you guys. All my life, pray with someone like you. So yeah, I don't know. The song popped up in my head. If you guys want to really Spotify, Apple Music it's called Casey and JoJo, All My Life. So if you guys have time, the really song that is popping up in my head is Casey and JoJo, All My Life. So I want you guys to Spotify, Apple Music that, because that is exactly how your person's feeling about you in his heart space right now in the current energy. All My Life by Casey and JoJo. This guy, you guys, this guy's not messing around when he says I love you in capital letters. And if his throat chakra wasn't like clogged, honestly, you wouldn't be able to shut him the F up with how much in love he is with you. Man, we are kind of blessed low-key that he doesn't have a healthy ass throat chakra, because this guy wouldn't shut the fuck up. He'd be one of those guys when you're on a trip or say you're doing time with him in the penitentiary, he wouldn't shut the F about his lady. And it's like, hey, we get it. It's like, I slept with her, how much you talk about her. You know what I mean? You know, you have that one friend who won't shut the hell up about their boyfriend or girlfriend, and it's like, hey, shut the F up. Like, seriously, let's talk about something else. That's him. That's how he feels about you, okay? He won't shut the F up about you. So we're kind of blessed and thankful that he has a blocked throat chakra, or else he'd just be so effing annoying, wouldn't stop talking about you. This guy's in love with you. Right off the hop, I see very courteous, beautiful gestures of love to you guys. Falling in love. All my life. Compatibility, salt and pepper, peanut butter and jelly. A soft, beautiful night with a fan on in a -40 weather. Just, you guys just are honestly so beautiful and compatible, and he feels that, and that's the soulmate connection he feels with you. Further get into your tarot, my baby. So beautiful. So your person's really feeling like, my baby, like, right when he first met you, it was like meant to be. It was like the clouds opened up and it was just like, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be with her. She's supposed to be with me. That's it. That's all. This is the beginning of my new life. This is the beginning of a new empire, a new lineage of a whole new decades and decades of a bloodline of champions. Like, that's what he was thinking when he first laid eyes on you. And look at All Eyes on You, All Eyes on You by Nicki Minaj featuring Chris Brown. So if you guys also want to check that song out, All Eyes on You, Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown. Man, that's exactly how it was when you guys first fell in love. This guy was so in love with you. You were a wish come true. You were everything he's ever wished for when he was just a little boy praying on his little bed for that dream ass wife was you. You were every single wish fulfillment in this whole entire world, you guys, to this man. So with the whole financial thing, he's keeping love away from you right now. He's keeping his love cactus up from you because of the whole financial thing, like the whole money thing. He's feeling like it's he's feeling like he can't offer you anything, so he's withholding love from you, and he's not giving you any love or this new cup offer of a brand new life and a brand new relationship, because like we've seen before with the cards and stuff, as much as he loves you and as much as he doesn't say, this is all about future. I promise I'll show you more. Be patient. So this is all about patience. So what he's really saying is he's really trying to line his ducks in a row, trying to align his chips so he can make that bag, make that money, so he can come up to you with a tangible gift and a tangible offer. Like, with this hand out, you guys, he really wants to give you a hand up in life. He doesn't want to be taking from you like a bum, or he doesn't want to be even like, he feels guilty even going 50-50 on anything. Like, he wants to be very in his masculine role where he looks after his woman. He's really traditional like that, you guys. So that is what he wants, but he can't do it to you right now just because of the financial constraints that he's going through. So he is not making you a promise or offer of love. So what he does is he listens to All My Life, Casey and JoJo, and he's in his feels and he thinks about you as he works his job, as he drives around in his pickup truck, as he walks home after visiting his buddies and having a couple too much beer. He thinks about you all the time. You're always on his mind, you guys, but he refuses to take the step into your love life because he feels like he's not good enough, because he feels like he's broke. He feels like a bum, okay? And he doesn't want to, he feels like, you know, Aladdin, remember that movie Aladdin, when Aladdin has to front like he's not like a street rat, and he just loves Jasmine so much and he doesn't feel good enough for her, so he, like, you know, wishes this really dream life. That's how this guy's kind of feeling, like Aladdin, like a street rat, you know what I mean? So, but low-key, this guy loves you. He's in love with you. Everything he does, you guys, he's working really hard to make that big, make that money to come back to you. Look, it says, please be patient. I'll make it up to you. So he's really saving money to, like, take you on a proper date, come and wine dine, fly you out to the city that you guys want to go at. This guy wants to properly be in a role where he doesn't have to struggle. He doesn't have to pawn shit. He doesn't have to go sell weed, or he doesn't have to go hustle. He can just wine, dine, and 69 you the traditional way. He doesn't want to come at you with, you know, broken ass threads and giving you, like, he doesn't want a mama cis job. He wants the best of the best with you because he sees that you're this queen empress and he wants to do it properly, you guys. He wants to, he's so romantic and so in love with you. He holds you to such a high regard, you guys. He really wants to give you the best. You're like the Mariah Carey in his eyes, and we all know Mariah Carey is like the pinnacle of the best in the music industry, and we all know she's the diva is a hustler. Of a hustler. You know what I mean? That Beyonce song Diva, we all know that she rightfully so, because that bitch can hit notes where the angels cry, okay? So this guy really puts you on that pedestal, like everyone puts Mariah Carey in the music industry. Like, you're the best of the best of the best. And so he doesn't want to come at you half-assed. He wants to come at you full-ass because he knows you deserve the best. Because just like a wildfire, you're running all over town. And yeah, so just let him do what he's got to do. Pay off his bills, pay off his debt, replace his brakes, get his transmission fixed. Let him do what he's got to do to gain the confidence. Because even me, like, I'm feminine, but 60% of my lives in my past lives, you guys have been, I've been masculine for 60% of my past lives, okay? I've done meditations where I'm a man cherishing my man body in my past lives, where a chick's going down on me, like she's really going ham, and man, I had a sweet body and she was like giving me head and stuff like that. So, like, real deal, you guys, I still have tendencies where I do not want to date a man if I'm not 100% like have a lot of money in my bank account. Like, that's a real thing, and these are habits, habitual things, and patterns that we do carry from past lives, you guys. Like, we all are born in here with personalities, gifts, and talents, not only from the star alignment, astrology, zodiacs, but also past lives, okay? That's not even including the ancestral traumas and all that shit that we also carry. So there's a lot going on at once, you guys. This is a very complex SOB in that one vessel that you're in. So this guy is going to plan. He doesn't want to juggle you around because he knows you're the best. He doesn't want to juggle you around or treat you just like an option. So that's why he's loving you from afar. Like, he's honestly loving you, praying for you. So there's breaks, you guys. There's no momentum that's going to happen anytime soon that he sees in his eyes. And there's no like tangible offer that he can see that he can give you, because he's busy trying to make this beautiful foundation for you guys, for your guys' family, for you guys to come together and be more strong. Because this guy loves you, you guys. He loves you a lot, and he wants to give you the world because he sees you as his soulmate, and he sees you as like the best. I don't know even the words to even explain how excelente, how beautiful and amazing this guy. Like, I'm hearing him say, that's my woman, that's my woman. Like, this guy over and over again, that's my woman. Let's get more feeling cards of how this guy's feeling about you. Because yeah, you guys, there's no doubt about it. He loves you, but like I said, he doesn't feel good enough to come towards you until he can actually, like, I don't know, feel like he can take you out, buy you things. I love you and I still yearn for you. See, you guys, this guy is honestly like, how much more do I have to say? This guy's in love with you and he's in pain. As much as you miss him, this guy's in pain every day for you. He just wants to fall asleep with you in his arms every day, all day. You always make me laugh. You're crazy as F. So even from afar, he's creeping your social media. He's looking at your social media and he's like wondering about you. He's thinking about you and he's always like, you're always on his mind. Like, this guy loves you, you guys. He's thinking about you always. And he loves your funny sense of humor. You're so funny. And honestly, that's what men love. People love a funny ass bitch. So honestly, this guy's not only in love with your body, but he's in love with how gorgeous you are. I will text you soon. Relax. I will text you soon. Relax. So we go back to the love note that says, please be patient. I'll tell you more soon. Please be patient. So again, I'm missing you. I'm going to text you soon. Like, just chill out. You know what I mean? So you are truly the most beautiful woman in the world. How did I get you? See what I mean? At the top of mountaintops, this guy will proclaim his love till the end of time, you guys. Forever and ever, because you're like the most beautiful in the world. There's so much love here, you guys. Make me a father. Okay, okay, make me a father. There we fucking go. Maybe I should end this reading right now. This guy's so in love with you, you guys. This guy really wants to really put permanency on this kind of stuff. So yeah, you will have this beautiful life with him. You guys will make it through this hard time. You guys will make it through this hard time of battling the egos and of the separation. And him too, like, baby, I know you're thinking in your head, well, I love him even if he's broke and he has nothing to offer me. But honey, that doesn't even matter. I know you love him just because he's broke and stuff, but like, it's just a thing where some people have to go through their shadow aspects and their emotions to really feel confident enough to come towards someone, say, with enough finances. And that's a real thing, especially if homeboy's an earth sign. A lot of earth in his chart. So that's what's up. So just know that you guys are going to make it through this dark time. You guys will come out of this. He will come out of this thinking, and he will come out of healing that financial insecurity he has, that financial insecurity, and he will make a decision, and he already has made his decision already. You've made your decision. Like, are you kidding me? How much more could this guy make it permanent? This guy wants to go into heaven with you and hold hands and graduate into happy hunting grounds, paradise, Kisakok, whatever you call the beautiful heaven, you guys. This guy wants to go with you there, and he wants to be there with you forever and ever. Amen. And you guys will. Look at this. And we end your reading with the happy family card. Are you kidding me? How much more of a beautiful reading can this be, you guys? This is beautiful. Definitely beautiful. A lot of security and a lot of confidence is going to be gained. You guys will go through messes and you guys will be able to talk it out. And you guys will have that stability and the confidence to really explain to one another, I am sad, I am not feeling so great. Like, you guys are gonna have the confidence to vocalize and be vulnerable together, to have this beautiful longevity of a happy family, because that's what he wants with you and that's what you want, and that's gonna happen. Because when two people are fantasizing, or not fantasizing, but imagining the same thoughts are real tangible things, you guys. The prayer becomes way, way harder and way more manifested. So you both are thinking of a happy ending with one another, and that's what's gonna happen with the current energy. So that is so beautiful. You guys are so compatible, and there's such a hardcore strong connection here with a hardcore chord, okay? So if you're wondering if this guy mother effing loves you, baby, he motherfucking loves you, okay? He wants to marry you, and he wants to have 6 kids for your guys' basketball team, okay? Hi, my beautiful baby. Hi. I love you so much. Thanks for coming and sitting with me at my table, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot. Welcome. I love you, and thanks for joining me. Okay, this is for my baby who chose pile number 4. How's your person feeling about you deep down in their heart space, that they keep a secret from you and they haven't told you, okay? That's what you're here for. Be nosy. I'm gonna be your tea. Truth juice on it, okay? Truth's in the booth. That was such a good CD back in the day. I can't find it anymore. But now we don't call them CDs, we call them albums. Okay, so this is pile number 4. How's your person feeling about you? Also, if you guys want a session, I do have a little sliver of a couple slivers open for January, but besides that, I don't. If you want to know what kind of reader I am, just go on to cherishlbear.com, my site, and see what's up. Okay, see what I'm all about. I do come out with a blog once a week on there too. I'm going to come out with a blog tomorrow about, what was I going to do it? On love. Taking a chance on love. Even if it breaks your heart or if it doesn't, it's just important to follow your heart. Because even in the lessons, even in the wounds, you guys, there's wisdom. So that's the blog tomorrow, okay? So cherishlbear.com. Come and see me. Come and see me. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this tea. Let's get into the truth juice. Truth in the booth. Man, I missed that album. That was the best album in the world. I wonder whatever happened to it. Okay, so your channeled letter from your beloved. Your channeled letter from your baby cakes, okay? What they're feeling deep down, channeled letter. Okay, let's get into it. The timing is not right. I'm busy in my life, and I have a hard time telling you this because I know how much I'm just sorry. Love another. Oh, and then the movie, a channeled movie was actually channeled. This is very unique, you guys. This is very, very unique situation. The channeled movie, usually it's a channeled song, but the movie is Country Strong. And that's a damn good movie, you guys. That's a mother effing great movie, Country Strong. Sociological, socioeconomic things, factors, addictions are in that Country Strong. That's a good movie, you guys. It keeps it real. You guys, check it out. Honestly, you guys, telling you this because I know how much you have your hopes up for this relationship is what I feel is wanting to be said. The timing is not right. I'm busy in my life and I have a hard time telling you this because I know how much I'm just so sorry. Love another. Movie, Country Strong. Let's get further into why he's feeling the way he's feeling. What else is he feeling about this union? What has he felt about it in the past, etc. Let's get into more of why he's feeling making this decision. Imagining you with someone else would effing destroy me. Imagining you with someone else would effing destroy me. So regardless of the matter with him saying love another, move on, it would kill him. It would kill this guy, you guys. Like, I know he tries to say, I'm busy in my life. I know how much you had your hopes up for me and you, but I'm sorry, love another. Like, honestly, it would effing kill him and destroy him if he ever heard of you or seen you loving another. It would kill this guy. It would effing kill him. He would cry. You have so many options and choices. Yeah, this guy's really concerned for your well-being and your mental health. No one comes close to you in this town, not even mother effing close. So this guy's wrangling his demons. This guy's wrangling some deep demons that he has been putting off forever. And now, oh, such a convenient time, he decides to heal from it. So I'd best him heal from anything that he needs to heal with away from you than with you, because that's going to be a hot ass mess, and you ain't a damn therapist. You ain't going to send them an invoice. You got to do you, baby. You got to fill your cup up. It's mother effing exhausting having to parent somebody, especially a spouse. So this guy's really saying, I'm busy in my life, and I have a hard time telling you this because I know how much you had your hopes up, and I'm really sorry, love another. So he's really trying for your well-being. He's a hot ass mess. First of all, he's going through some shadow work. He's definitely battling some demons. He's really trying to get his own shit together. He doesn't have anything to offer you. And you don't want to love from a place of scarcity, because that doesn't even make sense. So this guy's in a place of scarcity. So he doesn't have anything to offer you. And how could you pour from an empty cup? That's what I'm really getting. How can you pour from an empty cup? Regardless of the matter, this guy loves you. He can't even imagine you with somebody else. It would destroy him. This guy has some deep, deep feels for you, you guys. To the point where he tells you to love another. He really cares about you because he keeps on thinking of your well-being and your mental health. Even though there's this separation or whatever you guys are going through, a skepaffle, he cares about your mental health. And when you go on your own way in this life, he will pray for you. And every time he thinks about you since you guys are parting ways, he will bless you on your journey. Because you guys, the Garden is a card all about going through hardships, and from the wounds becomes the wisdom. From the wounds, wisdom comes. From wounds comes wisdom. And that's just how it goes. And the Garden is the perfect card for that, because it's all about turning all the sadness and turning all of the things that went bad in life, burying them and watching them come to fruition into wisdom. That's what the Garden card's about. It's about the wounds of the past becoming your wisdom and your strength. Okay? Tough times don't last. Tough people do. So this guy gives a shit so much about you. He's making sure you're taking your vitamins. He's making sure you're washing your dildo and that it's very in good condition. He wants you to drink your water. He wants you to exercise. Drink more water and eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruit and vegetables. This guy really cares for your well-being and your health. He really hopes that you're looking after yourself. And even if you guys do go separate journeys, separate ways, that you always look after yourself and cherish yourself, because you are deserving of your love. He knows that you're a person of high self-worth and high money, and he wants you to treat yourself as such. This guy really cares about you. He really hopes in the future you can forgive him, that he couldn't give you what you needed. He really hopes that you find it in your heart to forgive him one day. And one day when he sees you at a concert or a rodeo or in Walmart or Costco or some random Starbucks down the line, and you're with your husband and he's with his buddies, he hopes that one day he could nod at you and it will be a sincere friendship nod. He really hopes you find it in your heart to forgive him. All right. Further get into the tarot of his feelings for you. Why he's making the decision he's making, okay? My nose is runny. Yeah, you gave this guy a lot of love. You guys have always given this guy a lot of love. You guys have always loved this guy. You guys have always did everything right. Crossed your T's, dotted your I's. You guys did everything right for this guy, but this had nothing to do with you, my baby. This had nothing to do with you, my love. This was never about you. This was about this guy putting off his healing. This was about this guy never facing his addictions. This was this guy that he was never had his life where he wanted it. It had nothing. This confusion regarding you and loving you has nothing to do with you. It's an internal battle that this man has in who am I? Which journey do I want to take? That is what's up, you guys. This guy's having, like, questioning life and just wondering, what the F, where am I? Who am I? You know what I mean? He's really going through one of those times where he's like, lays there and he's like, wow, I'm really in this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that guy, and he's been putting off this spiritual awakening for a long, long time, you guys. Keeps putting it off. And you know this. You already know when you met him, he wasn't in the best, you already know that when you first met him, he wasn't even in the best situation anyway. So it's kind of, this ain't a surprise that this guy is in a hot ass mess right now, because you knew this right from the beginning, that he had a lot of healing to do and that he had quite the journey ahead of him. You knew this. You knew that he had a healing journey he had to pursue. And you knew the equality of all of this was never equal. It was never an equal give and take. It was like, you were always giving, expecting to get it back, but this guy could not give to you because you can't pour from an empty cup. It's like Newton's law. The energy you put out is the energy that comes back. That doesn't apply here because this is a love reading, okay? Never existed. And that's what you were expecting back. You were like, well, the more I love him, the more I give to him, the more he'll give back. But no, you can't fucking expect an empty cup to give you back it. No, not at all. And you shouldn't water old dead plants. You shouldn't beat a dead horse. It's already dead. It's already gone. So that's what you were doing, expecting love back. But you're hitting this time of eureka where you're like, damn, I gotta move the F on. I gotta move the F on and put my energy and manifestations and visions in another love story. Because guess what, baby? There's 4 billion dicks out there. Why settle for one? There's millions of wieners that would just love to walk through those front doors and jump on you on the couch and make love to you and rip all your clothes off. Guess what? Yeah. There's millions of men that would like love to eat chocolate off your body, down, up, everywhere, you guys. Many men. And I feel like you're finally realizing that, because this was a winless battle. It was never won. It was a very dead battle. And that's what this guy's feeling. Like this guy's not seeing no hope for the future. Like he's seeing this as like done, nail on the coffin, done. He feels like and you want closure. That's what you want. I'm hearing you want closure. Well, why doesn't he tell me this? Why does he just leave me on red? Or why does he just always leave me on, he never communicate this? Because, baby, some people do not communicate that kind of stuff. So you just got to accept that he's not going to give you any closure. There's not going to be any closure for him telling you, I can't give you what you need right now. Move on. Love another. Like, he's not going to ever tell you that. This is your reading. This is your confirmation. You telling you that you do not need closure. Do not wait for permission to get closure. What this is telling you, this was the reading, and you were meant to come here to tell you to move the fuck on now. Like I said, there's 4 billion dicks in this world. There's millions of men who would just love to come home and attack your ass in the kitchen and take you down on the kitchen table, drink champagne out your ass, and eat strawberries off your stomach. I don't care if you didn't shave, wax your butt, or have a shower for 2 days. They would still do that. So this is your confirmation to move the fuck on. Because it's justice, you guys. Yo, justice, this karmic, this relationship has served its purpose in your life. What did you learn? You learned self-love. You learned what you want and what you don't want. You learned that how much you give does not always reciprocate back. And in that, you break your own heart by holding on to people that have served their purpose. You break your own heart by imagining that one day he's going to love you, but guess what? He's not gonna. So you break your own heart. He doesn't break your heart. You break your own heart because you make this imaginary relationship that doesn't even exist. You do have a love coming in. You do have a love coming in. You will come out of this because you've been like this girl, really lost, not knowing where the F do I go. I want to be with this guy who I clicked on number 44 who tells me to move on. I want to be with him. My heart is telling me yeah, but my body is telling me yeah, baby. I don't want to hurt nobody. R. Kelly. Anyways, so yeah, so honestly, you guys clicked on here wondering like, should I leave him? Should I stay? Should I leave him? And this is your confirmation saying move the fuck on, okay? You deserve better. Because this is just a hot mess. It's done. This is like the Tower card. This was done a long time ago, but you keep holding on. You keep beating a dead horse, you guys. It's done. You can't fucking bring a dead horse back to life. But like I said, baby, good news. You do have beautiful love coming in once you heal yourself and move on. You will have this beautiful, hot, beautiful, steamy love affair coming in. So let's get more juice on this really hot guy that's supposed to come in. And when is he coming in? When is this beautiful guy coming in all of a sudden? When is this beautiful man coming in here? Creator God and ancestors, thank you for this beautiful reading. fall. And then we have 1 month at the bottom. So in between fall and 1 month. So when is autumn? Autumn, August. So 6 months, 6 months, 5 months, 6 months, and 1 month. So in between, anywhere from 7 months to 1 month, you guys, depends how much healing work you put in, how much pulling the cord out of your heart and giving it back to him. I don't call it cutting the cord. Cutting the cord don't work. Pulling the cord out of your chest and giving it back to him, that's what's up. That's what really heals you. So in between 1 month to 7 months, this Casanova, this hot guy, this steamy, loving guy is going to come and dick you down the way you deserve, okay? But I want more information. Please tell me about her moving forward, Creator God. Once my baby heals, how's love going to go for her moving forward? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Ooh. Zaddy. And one more. Man, this one, yeah, this one kept on wanting to pop out. Wow, and we have the Two of Cups at the bottom, you guys. The beautiful Two of Cups. Yes, yeah. Okay, so you have a soulmate coming in. You have a beautiful soulmate coming in. Gonna come sweep you off your feet. And this is gonna come after this time, this 1 to 7 months where you've went within, you've healed yourself, and you finally detached from this karmic person that was really taking, well, not really taking, it's just you kept on trying to love him, but he wasn't available. So you're actually going to take responsibility for your healing from here on out. And you're actually going to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, why do I keep watering a dead plant? Why do I keep watering these guys who don't fucking reciprocate? You know what I mean? You're really gonna start looking at your healthy boundaries, your self-esteem, and you're gonna start to really wake up to the realization that there's 4 billion guys in the world and millions of men that would just give you the 50-50 you deserve and love, 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 love to come home to you every single night and eat your casserole and your grits and your pancakes, okay? It's gonna come after a time of damn well-deserved healing and reward and lots of fuck my life days and healing and stuff like that. So hang in there, because this well-deserved reward is getting dick down from a real hot zaddy. And that's your soulmate. He's gonna come in, and this guy even looks real solid. This guy looks like he can just pick you up and put you through a wall. You know what I mean? In the most beautifulest way, in the most poetic way though, you guys. Not in like a DV kind of way, but put you through a wall, I mean like, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, okay? So yeah, so this has been the most unique reading I have done in a long time. And it's gonna be everything you've always dreamt of, you guys. You've ever wanted and dreamt of. Oh, this beautiful soulmate, man. Look at how hot he is. Aw, he's gonna be a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets. He's gonna definitely be that guy in the, you know, very professional and suave, very put together and very mature in like public, you know what I mean? But behind closed doors, he's a freak-a-leak. He's a freak-a-leak, okay? He's your private prostitute for the rest of your life. And he's gonna give you all the love you deserve. And it's a soulmate relationship, but it's gonna come after a time where you let go of the guy you initially clicked on here for, and you start to heal yourself. This is a soulmate relationship coming in 1 to 7 months, you guys. And it promises abundance and a lot of love that you deserve, because you are a beautiful person, my baby, and you deserve it, okay? So forgive this guy from the past and let him go. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Hi, my beautiful babies. Hi, and welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot on this gorgeous, beautiful, God-blessed day. So, my beautiful loves, this is for my babies who chose pile number 5, channeled message from your beautiful loved one that's on your heart space and that's on your mind. How is he feeling deep down when your beautiful face pops in his head, in his mental mind, okay? So, I'm your auntie and I'm gonna give you that tea, okay? So this is pile number 5. Yeah, this is pile number 5. I ain't fucking around here. So yeah, so let's get into it. And also, if you haven't already, check my website out, cherishlbear.com, as well as check out any of the blogs that I post. If you guys are interested in anything All my services are listed on there, okay? So just kind of see what kind of reader I am, who the hell I am, what it's all about, okay? cherishlbear.com. All right, without further ado, my beautiful babies, you're so fucking gorgeous. Let's get into how your person's feeling about you. Baby, 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 baby. I cheated. Okay, here we go. All right. I cheated. I've been thinking it was the only way I could move on and not develop feelings for you. Please love another. You deserve better. It really is me. I'm a thought for real. Okay, if that's not a way to really get somebody admitting what's up, like, this is crazy, you guys. I cheated. I've been thinking it was the only way I could move on, not develop feelings for you. Please love another. You deserve better. It really is me. I'm a thought for real. Okay, so perhaps you guys started dating or started to develop feelings and he started to really care for you and be vulnerable, and then as soon as he started to get swept off his feet from you, his insecurities and his ego took a step back, and he just jumped right back into the chariot, and he just took his love with him, and he went and took down some escort or some chick at the club. Who knows? Okay, let's get further into why he went and chose that over you. You're the only woman on this planet I'm afraid to approach. So it has a lot to do with because he's intimidated, and also because you trigger all these emotions and feelings that he's not used to really feeling and having, you know what I mean? So he's just like, you come into his life and you trigger all these emotions, and it's like he doesn't feel safe being vulnerable right now. And it has to do nothing with you, of course, as I always say. It's just this guy has never met anybody at your level with the kind of love as deep as the ocean that you offer. So this guy, you had him feeling in his feels in 2 seconds, and he's used to this player lifestyle, this Casanova lifestyle, this, you know, filing through his little black book, having whoever he wants, like a fucking food menu, you know what I mean? So you came into his life and you just definitely tapped into his heart, and it was like, oh my gosh, whoa, what is she doing, and why, how did she do this to me? It's because, baby, you're 1 in a million, not even. Okay, you know that Aaliyah song, one in a million? You're 1 in 8 billion. You're 1 in the galactic galaxy of souls having this life experience, this universal experience. So I must estimate that must be about 50 million soaking wet. So you are 1 in 50 million, and you went and tapped into his beautiful bloodline and DNA, and you woke up the ancestors in his blood, and that's what you did, okay? And you woke up this beautiful awakening and starseed activation within him on top of the love. So it's something, you know, and it happens, you guys. Like, I'm not gonna mess around. Like, I was vacationing and I met this beautiful man, and honestly, I changed his life. And he was a successful author, had hundreds of thousands of people on Instagram. He was really hot. And yeah, like May 24th, I met him, and we just sat down and started talking because, you know, he's so beautiful. And after that, he went through this painful couple weeks after that, because he was like, you did something to me. He actually profited off me. Well, not profited, I shouldn't say that, but I feel like after that I should have sent him an invoice, because he really, like, his business went booming, you know what I mean? That beautiful son of a bitch. He was so beautiful inside and out, you guys. Oh my gosh. But that's what you did to this guy. Same thing. Like, you came into his life and you changed him. So you came into this guy's life and you activated so much beautiful awakening within him that scared the shit out of him, where he booked it away from you into some Jezebel's arms, you know what I mean? Just so he could try not to fall in love with you. It's like when somebody is going through something really crazy, or crazy thoughts, like Buddha says, when you go through something really crazy thoughts, jump in the effing lake. Jump into the nearest, closest lake. As soon as your mind starts to go crazy on you, turn a molehill into a mountain. Like Buddha says, jump into the nearest mother effing lake so you can, like, stop your train of thoughts. Because meditation, at the end of the day, you guys, is just stopping thought. Okay? And the thought, think of it as like a cancer. You know, you really want to make your mind work for you, not against you. Okay, so let's get more into how your person's feeling about you. I just want to lay under you, baby. I just want to lay under you, baby. This guy's so tormented. You haunt his life. You haunt his dreams. You haunt his face. You haunt his essence. You haunt everything about him, you guys. Like, this guy, honestly, I don't know how he survives day-to-day basis without your love, because you haunt him. You haunt this guy. This guy, you guys, you triggered such emotion in him he never felt in his life. That depth. And that's what you do to people. I know that you know, I know because I motherfucking know. So this is, when this pops out, this is my psychic medium card. So baby, my pile number 5s, you are hella intuitive. You definitely have some spiritual gifts. And that is why when you meet people, it's why you trigger such awakening within them, because you are hella galactic, okay? So you guys, when it comes to that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And that's really what you are to this guy's journey on this life, is you are the teacher, and you went and like touched him like the fairy godmother on Cinderella on the nose, and you made him a better person from knowing you, you guys. So when the student is ready, the teacher will come. You came into this guy's life and you just swept him off his feet, to the point where he got scared, and as soon as his feet touched the ground, he fucked off into the sunset with some Jezebel, okay? Because that's how scared he was. Because you are 1 in 50 billion, okay? Let's get further into what he feels. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking. So this is gorgeous, you guys. Wow, okay, this is my 5 psychic pile. Hella psychic, super intuitive, super knows what's up, and just really already know what's going on. So I don't know why you're even on a motherfucking pick a card, because you already know what's up in his head. You know what's up, okay? This is represented from you, of course. And honestly, you guys, this is how he sees you. And it's really beautiful because these correlate, because this is like, when this pops up, this is my psychic medium spiritual gifted card. And so this guy knows that he was meant to meet you on this journey and this path in life when he was just not woke. Something like 11% of the population is woke to what's up, you guys. And we are going through frequency shifts, upgrading everything right now. It's super crazy. And the masses have no choice but to tip over and wake up, because everyone's in a comfort zone right now in this time in life. Like 80% of the world likes to be in this comfort zone, complying to genocidal laws, and you are not one of them. So you came into this guy's life and you changed his life even more above that. Like, this guy thought he was spiritual before, but he had nothing on you. Like, you were that toast and cinnamon butter after a month long of fasting, you guys. Like, this is honestly, this guy's like trying to catch his breath right now. Like, you came into this guy's life and changed his whole entire world. But you don't only do it to him, you do it to a lot of people. And for that forever love, he will forever love and cherish this connection always and forever. And that whole bouncing out and taking down that Jezebel, and you know what I mean? Being with that other woman, you know that he was just using her just to get you off his mind, you know what I mean? Lead me on and take this love. So these are oracles. I'm just going to put them on the side here. Let's get into your tarot. Further into your tarot. Lead me on. Remember Amanda Bynes, you guys always used to say, she was MK Ultra, Amanda Bynes, just like Britney Spears. You know, they fucking harvest their kids like a cash cow, and they just use them for cash money in the satanic Hollywood. But yeah, okay, so in the beginning, this guy was really like not even expecting love. He wasn't even expecting anything. I think more or less he was just looking at you for a good time. His third eye was shut. He didn't see your light as much as, but then yo, sis is like laying here. As soon as he approached you, hit on you because you're hella fine, you woke up, you looked at him, and that life was over for him. Like, you started dropping knowledge left and right, Tupac to the bullshit, and you woke this guy's life up. And that's where the sweeping off the feet came in. He thought he was living his life great, but then you swooped in and woke him up to a whole other dimensions the matrix tapped in times 150. You know what I mean? And it's because you do, honestly, Kundalini awakening here, you guys, you do have this, like I said, old soul from Atlantean times. And honestly, this is what pops up whenever I see an ancient soul, other planets, reincarnation. Like, you are definitely a indigo crystal rainbow little psychic alien. Seriously, you guys. You have all of this beautiful divine wisdom. You know what you know what you know. And don't you hate that when people are like, well, how do you know? How do you know? Because I know, bitch. I've lived many lifetimes. Do you want me to knee you? Just kidding. But honestly, like, it gets, after a while, you know, and know-it-alls, it's just like, they're all about their scientific PhD, math, and it's like, yo, math, science, and spirituality, same thing. Like, we're just speaking a different language. Calm yourself. You know what I mean? And those little scientists know-it-alls and stuff almost pop a vein in their mother effing forehead because they like to be right. It's the ego, you know what I mean? There's a lot of those in this life. So you ain't about that. Like, honestly, when he sees you, he knows that you're a high priestess. He knows that there's something more to you than the book that he judged you by. He judged you by a book. And wow, was he ever mistaken? Because you came in and you changed his life. And he's going through a really painful time, you guys, right now. He's probably sitting on his couch. I'm seeing someone sitting on a couch, no shirt on, smoking a joint, thinking, whoa, I'm really in this bitch. Just really going through this hardcore spiritual awakening. That is what I'm seeing your person going through right now. So it's not like he's trying to love on anybody. It's not like he's trying to get into another relationship. I'm seeing somebody who's very trying to really sponge in all of this knowledge that you awoken within him. All this ancient knowledge you awoken within him. He's just really in this current energy, you guys. He's really just trying to heal. In the current energy, he wants to heal as much as he can. And when he thinks about you, he wants to heal the relationship, but he's not ready to heal the relationship with you or be friends with you or anything, initiate any kind of contact with you right now because he's busy trying to heal himself. Like, this guy trying to keep his head above water right now. It's really hard for him. So he's having a hard enough time to heal his ass. So like, never mind trying to heal anybody else. Like, this guy's just, I'm just seeing this guy is just taking it all in and he's like blown away right now. Like, this guy's blown away. Like, this guy, I can't even see. The image I'm seeing is a dude on a couch, honestly, you guys, sitting there, not even watching TV, playing PlayStation or on Instagram, just sitting there smoking a joint thinking, holy F. Holy F, like, honestly, that's what I'm seeing. So this guy's working on healing himself right now. Right now, he's not really thinking about you and the relationship and everything, but he does see you as this godly figure brought into your life, this walking goddess, come into his life with your beautiful razzle dazzle and just awoken and flew his spirit into the astral realms. That's what you did. Wow, you guys, you're so beautiful and gorgeous. This guy sees you as a walking angel and an earth angel, like just this very psychic, intuitive walking angel. There's something more to life than this. You guys woke this guy up. So I'm going to clarify that. Oh yeah, these ones too. You changed my whole life. Okay, let's clarify that. Here are your Hierophant here. Hierophant card. And just one more. Oh, you guys, look at. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did you see how beautiful of a life? Okay, let's get into what he wants in the future with you. Okay, so this guy, honestly, like I said, just got ripped a new asshole. So he's trying to heal from that, trying to heal his asshole chakra. So honestly, in the future, he sees, honestly, you guys, he sees this beautiful beginning with you. He's trying to keep his head above water. He puts you on this very beautiful highest regard. Like, he puts you at this most pinnacle, if I can trust someone with my life at the end of this life. He puts you like on the slate of an Avenger, like one of those Wonder Woman Avenger kind of folks, because he sees that you're a savior. Like, I'm getting hella Wonder Woman vibes. That is how this guy sees you. You blew him away. He sees a lot of men fighting over you. He sees that you're a top prize. You're the top pinnacle. You're the creme de la creme. You're a walking goddess. You're a walking angel on this earth. And he sees all these men trying to fight for your love and like trying to trying to really fight for your love, and he sees you as hella competitive. He doesn't know how you would ever give him a chance, because there's more to you than this, because you taught him there's more to life than this. There's a lot of men that fight over you, you guys. This is, and if you think that ain't true, this is what he's assuming, that there's a lot of men like this, a competition, okay? He really wants to make this work, come towards you. Out of a lotus, out of the mud comes a lotus, you guys. He's in the dark, dark place right now, but you're his light. You're the light of his life. And right now he's just trying to survive, like I told you. So he wants to come towards you once he gets out of this healing, and he wants to marry you, and he wants to love you, and he wants to cherish you for the rest of his life in the future is what I'm seeing. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. This whole, you know, spiritual awakening, it's not glamorous and magical and stuff like that. And I think he kind of he's doing his research. He's on YouTube. He's doing all of this inner, deeper reading. He's finding, like I told you guys in the beginning, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. So he's doing extra research and finding a lot of extra stuff. And he's getting more woken and getting more knowledge. So you came into this guy's life and you're changing him. In the end, he just wants to have this new passionate beginning with you. And he just wants to like come back to you more healed and whole and more like enlightened. He wants to come at least be a little bit close to your frequency, because in the past he's like, whoa, I approached her, like in the beginning I approached this beautiful walking goddess, like I was so musty and dusty compared to her. I didn't even know what I was getting into when I approached her. She's the most beautiful woman in the world, and I just need to handle my shit, and I need to really, this woman's the most beautiful woman in the world, and I'd be blessed to be able to share my energy with her, aka make love. Because he does see you as being this very best of the best in his life, 1 in 50 billion, and he does see you being this beautiful brown, tan, golden California goddess, just super gorgeous with your guys' babies, ready to take on the world and ready to sew on any business plan with your already successful ass, and just this beautiful, gorgeous life, ready to just tapestry it into oblivion, into eternity, to the void. He's ready to have babies with you, make an empire, and just walk into the sunset and hold hands with you forever. Like, this guy loves you. That's why he ran. That's why he went and boned other chicks. We have 10 of Swords here, which I'm going to clarify, because I can read your mind, baby. So yeah, you guys are fighting in the current energy. You kind of feel like they're fighting, but you know, stuff has to be done for a little bit before you guys can get together. Like, this guy wants to marry you at the end of the day. This guy wants to marry you, have kids with you. You guys are scrapping it out. In the current energy, you feel like there's no coming back. You feel like there's like no resolution. You guys are in that Aaliyah resolution. I need a resolution. You know what's so funny? When I first channeled that song like a month and a half ago, I never even heard the mother effing song. Maybe I did, but like I started hearing it and I never heard the song before in my life. So that's what I'm getting from your current energy is Aaliyah resolution. Like, you want a resolution. But you know what? You're optimistic about it. You're gonna get it, because you do know what you bring to the table. You bring the whole damn table and the restaurant and the land that the restaurant's sitting on. You don't fuck around. You know your worth. You're a powerful ass bitch, and you will act as such. Look at all these beautiful, powerful yellows, my Leo, Sagittariuses, and Aries. Hella powerful. You guys know what you bring to the table, so don't compromise for nobody, but just know homeboy's going through this painful thing, but at the end of the day, this guy wants to marry you. I'm going to clarify this 10 of Swords. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you're thinking. Thank you, Creator God. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, he hopes that when he does come back in the future, like when he's really like, he's gonna be modest about it. Trust and believe. Give it a month or two. Trust and believe he's gonna holler at you. But man, sometimes spiritual awakening takes 2 months, you guys. Especially that first painful one. Holy F. But don't put your life on hold. Don't wait for this guy, but just know in the current energy, he's going to come at you and he's going to be modest about it. He's not going to come in with this huge extra as F gesture. He's going to be like, hey baby, how's it been going? How you been? You know what I mean? It's just going to be like something like really trying to act like he doesn't want to marry you and knock you up and like cream pie. You know what I mean? He really does. So it's really beautiful also because he wants to have babies with you. And one of my best friends, I was talking to him the other day and I was like, yeah, me and Elle might have babies in 2 years. And he was just like, oh, really? Well, if a woman wanted me to nut in her, I would. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? You know how guys will say love making, a woman will be like, love making, baby, you know, baby making. And a guy will just be like, oh, well, you know, if a chick wants me to nut in her, I'd do it. And I'm like, what the? So like, yeah, childhood friends are so cooked, you know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, that's the way to look at it. So when it comes to this, he's just hoping, he does have these fears and doubts in the current energy that he really hurt you so bad, he really stomped on your heart. You know, not really, because I didn't feel like you guys really popped off and said I love you to one another, but you guys did have really strong emotions for each other. So this guy hopes that, you see, you don't completely walk away from him, because he just has to handle his shiz and he really has to heal what's up within his soul before he can come towards you. So he hopes you don't completely walk away and turn your back on him, because there's this beautiful love that you guys haven't even stroked, and you guys haven't even on Ghost, Patrick Swayze, when they're making that cute little beautiful like pottery, he wants to do that with you in the future. So he's like, please don't completely walk away. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Okay, so yeah, with this, where'd this go? So yeah, so this guy really hopes that you heal from him, you know, banging other chicks and taking down Jezebels to get you off his mind. You know how that every single country song in Nashville goes like, I tried to drink you off my mind. You know, this guy never tried to drink you off his mind. He tried to F you off his mind. Like he chucked it in a couple fives, a couple whoever the heck, you know what I mean, to try get you off his mind. You know, we all have addictions, pick your poison. His is screwing people, I guess. So he really wants to heal you, to heal and forgive him, so you guys can move forward and you guys can take on this world and get married and have this beautiful, gorgeous life together and just have this beautiful, gorgeous new beginning, because he sees you as his sun and his moon and his stars, as his baby mama, his business owner, his CEO, his best friend, his wife. He knows there's more to life than this. He knows that this ain't your guys' first rodeo and something's up. And he wants words. He wants you to explain even more, because when the student's ready, the teacher will come. Not only does he crave your spirit, your soul, and your body, but he craves your knowledge. That's why he just doesn't want to let you go in the future. That's why he's getting, oh, look at that, you guys. So beautiful. That's why he's getting all these downloads. So much fire. You guys have so much fire. You guys will never keep your hands off one another. You guys are going to be that couple that nobody wants to camp over at their house because you guys are so loud. The neighbors will call the cops on you guys. That's how loud you guys are going to be. So much fire. And look at how strong and triumphant this is. That's a huge, you know what I mean? So yeah, so this guy really wants to marry you. At the end of the day, cross your T's, dot your I's. This guy wants to marry you forever. Forever, forever, ever. So yeah, so with that, this beautiful wedding, he wants this beautiful wedding to happen. He wants you to forgive him, take him back. Have this beautiful wedding. Invite all your, you know, family. Shotgun wedding. Kind of wants to happen right away. And just, yeah, just celebrate life. Like, just be together forever and right off into the sunset and start this beautiful legacy of beautiful, gorgeous kids. Isn't it crazy when you can mix your DNA with somebody and create a whole new vessel? Isn't that pretty wild? You know what I mean? So yeah, this guy's really like, come sit on this D. You know what I mean? Like, this guy just gives me that face of like, his face, like he wants it all the time, every time. Man, you guys both, you and him have so much fire in your chart. It's not even funny. Look at all of this. You guys are definitely not going to be able to keep your hands off each other forever. Even when you guys are 80 years old, you guys are going to be those annoying old folks couple that won't keep your hands off each other. And the great grandkids are like, ew, you know what I mean? Like, ew, TMI. Like, you guys are honestly gonna Viagra up all the time when you guys are old as F, because look how much fire's in here. You guys won't be able to keep your hands off each other. And it kind of makes sense, because this guy doesn't go to alcohol to try get you off his mind. He goes to this big triumphant veiny pop off, you know what I mean? But yeah, this guy sees you as his baby mother, as marrying you. We got the marriage card twice, and he's putting a ring on it. Because you know your worth, you know where you came from, you know where you're going. Juicy by Biggie, that's you. If you guys don't know that song, Juicy by Biggie, that's you. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, I couldn't picture this. That is you. You came from nothing. You're a self-made millionaire. And this guy sees your worth. You know your worth. You know what you bring to the table, okay? This is fucking phenomenal, you guys. Like, this is why alpha class is alpha class on this YouTube channel. This is a straight alpha female. Like, you're alpha female. Like, this is fucking phenomenal, you guys. Okay, so let's further get into what your ancestors and Creator God have to say about this guy's union. Your guys' union together. I can read your mind, baby. I know what you are, you guys. So yeah, don't worry. All the exes will live in Texas and nobody will ever interfere in the future when it comes to your guys' union, because this guy will always have your heart. Once he's ready to get rid of every single chick from the past that he boned, his little black book, you know what I mean? All these hurting Hannahs that he took down and stuff like that, they don't even not gonna matter in the future, because he's going to get rid of every single chick in his little black book, and he's gonna make you his numero uno, his wife, his best friend, his everything, you guys, his heaven. You know what song I want you guys to check out? I want you guys to check out the channeled love song for this, you guys, for this beautiful group, is this one. Honestly, this is the song I'm getting for how he feels about you. Heaven by Kane Brown. Okay, so I want you guys to listen to that. That is what I'm getting, because he knows your worth. And it's really beautiful how the love story happened, because your guys' love story was really like super... I have a feeling when you guys... He didn't even know what he was getting into when he tapped into your psychic ass, and then it was just like you blew him out of the water. And on top of that, he was turned on from how strong you are. So you guys ain't gonna be, yeah, there's a short separation right now, but that's because your boy's really trying to heal up and power up like a motherfucking Digimon Pokemon to the next level right now. And essentially that's what spiritual awakening is. It's like a Dragon Ball Z, like Goku going to level after level after level after level. That's what it's all about, especially now since the Galactic Federation and the whole entire universe is going up in frequencies and frequencies, because Mother Gaia is upgrading, you guys. And with Mother Gaia, we're all from her, so we evolve with her. We are a manifestation of Mother Gaia's thoughts, you guys. So yeah, so this is so beautiful. Look at how gorgeous you are. Can I just get a hallelujah for how fucking beautiful you are? Can we thank Lord and Jesus for how gorgeous you are? Like, thank you, baby, for existing at this time in life, because any room that you walk in any stadium, you bring it. You are Mariah to the bullshit, okay? You are so effing beautiful. This guy's in love with you. I'm in love with you. The angels sing anytime, anytime, anywhere when you there, okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot. Hi, my beautiful, gorgeous loves of my life. Welcome to Beautiful Love Tarot on this gorgeous, beautiful, God-blessed day in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I love you guys so much, and I'm hugging you and kissing you through the camera. Thank you for always being here for me, and I don't know, I just have to say I just love you little stinkers so much. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my website, cherishlbear.com. Those are the services that I offer, and also check out my link down here, pornhub.com. I have my Pornhub site. You can see me in action. Just kidding. So the website, I come out with a blog, you guys, cherishlbear.com. I come out with a blog once a week about like anything under God's beautiful yellow sun. So any kind of information, tips, etc. that you guys need to holler at or whatever, just holler at me. Don't be, you know, shy about anything. I'm not shy to talk about anything, any kind of life work, etc. And I just bought extra lighting today for everybody, so don't worry, we're gonna get better lighting up in this bitch, because I have this like lighting that keeps on dying on me, and I'm like, come on, Linda, work. So let's get into it. Remember that little kid? He's like, Linda! It's really funny because like my boss's name is Linda, so I always make sure to overdo that. But yeah, let's get into it. How's your person feeling about you? Channel's message and love letter. See what's really going on deep down in their heart space that they don't tell nobody. I was going to say the bartender in Mexico, but you guys know me. You know me. The bartender in Mexico is the only one who knows what your baby's feeling about you, okay? So let's get into it. How's Boo Thing feeling about you? Come on, lighting, come through. You know what? I'm just gonna open this up. Yes. Okay, let's get into it. How is your boo thing feeling about you deep down in their heart space that they do not tell anybody? Tell everybody. All right. I love you. I know it's taken me a while to realize this, but I had a spiritual awakening and it was painful, but I'm seeing things a different way. I understand you more. You know what this is reminding me of? Someone who gets knocked the fuck out and then just like comes to and their hair is really messy. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I'm getting from this picture of this, what he's just went through. I'm seeing things a different way. I understand you more. Warrior, beautiful woman. I respect you. Wow, you guys. So pretty much this guy got kicked in the face, Ronda Rousey style, knocked the fuck out for a bit, and now he's back up and he's like, whoa, I really, 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 really love you more and understand you more. Like, life humbled my ass. So that's what I'm really getting from this guy. Like, it took him a while to really see how effing amazing and gorgeous you are. For some reason, why do men do that? Why does it take them such a long time to realize how effing phenomenal you are? It's so annoying. Like, I wish they were so intuitive like women, but of course women run the world. Women are the best. So of course, like, we really need to, I really wish men had that gift where they can actually see, you know what I mean? The natural gift of sight. But I'm kind of stereotyping a little bit there because we got some women out here that are really hella closed off. And I know this because I've worked in prison. I know this. It's my life. It's my career. So anyways, what this guy's going through, he just went through this hella brutal spiritual awakening, and that's why he disengaged from you and his journey, his love, you and his union. That's why he disengaged and took a step back, because he needs to really take a look at the big picture. Now that he knows what you go through and what the hell you're talking about, all these things you're talking about all the time, he's like, whoa, I respect you way more, and I hold you at the uppermost respect more because now I understand you more. Because holy man, how do you do this? How do you know this? It's because he doesn't know this, but you had to go through spiritual awakening, pain after pain after pain of shedding of your old layers of the ego in order to become this beautiful walking light worker that sheds hope and faith and peace upon people, including this guy. He respects you so much. Warrior, beautiful woman, I respect you. Wow, you guys, that's some really dope. That's a really beautiful letter, you guys. That's a really beautiful letter. 6, the number of union and unconditional love. 2022, unconditional love, you guys. So beautiful. Okay, let's further get into why homeboy's feeling. What else is he feeling? Like, let's just get into what the hell else he's feeling. Hey, I love you. Yes, I love you. I really love you. Taylor Swift, I think, sings that. Hey, I really love you. So if you're wondering if this guy really loves you, he sings in the shower with his shampoo bottle. I really love you. Okay, let's further see what the hell. I am in love with you. Only you. Okay, wow. You know what? I have so much feeling cards, you guys, and I have anything from you lying ass to raggedy ass bitch to, you know, I have polarity, because in life we need the dark and the light, and I believe in polarity. So I have some really savage feeling cards, and you guys, these cards are so positive and so full of love. Like, this guy is in love with you. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I love you is the first sentence. How many more times can this, if you tapped on here wondering how does he feel about me? 6. My beautiful love who chose 6. Like, this guy effing loves you. Not only that, but he respects you. You are allowed to sit on this guy's face till you guys go into the next world. Write his face off into the sunset. That's how much he loves you. He just wants to satisfy you. You come on too strong. I love the chase. So with that, he loves you hella hard, but kind of back your energy up, you guys, because it kind of turns him on that he could definitely come on to you. You know, anybody who has a fire sign in their Venus they get off on chasing people. So maybe you guys are both fire signs in your Venus. Fire signs, maybe you're a fire sign in your Mercury. You kind of have to, like, take it easy, pull back the horses a little bit, and let him kind of chase you a little bit. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So in the meantime, do you, baby. Wax that booty, go for that fake tan, get your nails did, whiten your teeth, and love on you, okay? Love on you. Book that lingerie shoot and take pictures of yourself and blow them up and post them in your bedroom above your bed. Self-love time, okay? Self-love time. But yeah, pull your energy back a little bit because it turns them on, you guys. Ripping your clothes off and chasing you. That's what turns them on. That shit turns me on. That's a song from the 80s or 90s. I don't know who sings it though. Okay, light, come through. Come through. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to catch these hands? All right, let's see what's going on here. What else is he feeling about you? Always thinking about you lots. Holy, this guy. He's thinking about you all the time. Early in the morning, all I think about you. Dee, 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 dee. Okay, so this is all about going through a really hard time, you guys. The Guardian's all about a card about going through a really hard time and knowing that you're going through the row and like a really hard time in life, but you don't let that stop you from you achieving your success and what God put you in this world to do, you guys. The Guardian's all about taking the painful wounds and turning them into wisdom. So your person with the spiritual awakening had hella lots of wounds and a lot of traumatic shadow sides that had come out that he had never faced. But now he slayed the dragon and you came into his world and he had no choice but to tap into and really look in the mirror and face what kind of patterns and habitual habits am I taking into my future that are no longer serving me, including maybe being cheap and greedy is what I'm hearing. And perhaps you don't know that, but that's just what I heard. So he's really thinking about you all the time. Like, look at this guy, real dramatic, looking out into the sunset like a sad R&B video. Really like thinking about you all the time. Right? My dad was a journaler. My dad wrote every single day of his life. So I'm getting the thing that your guys' man is a journaler. He writes all the time. Air signs always write. I noticed that. So very thinking about you all the time in his head, very mentally air. Your man is an air sign, definitely. Like thinks about you all the time and just writes about it. You know what I mean? Like very, very in love with you and really imagining your guys' life together and manifesting this twinkly, beautiful life together. He uses a lot of his air elements to... And you know what I'm getting from this? It makes him happy. It makes him happy imagining you and him building a life together. It makes him so happy that he just gets swept and lost away. A lot of Neptune. A lot of Neptune, this energy. So with this, you come on too strong. I love the chase. He knows that there might be a little bit... Why you chase so much, there might be some PTSD from a past relationship where you cling on for fear, or you might have like, you need reassurance or validation all the time that there's no other woman, or you need validation from him all the time because you might have PTSD from a past relationship or even your parents' relationship with you. So he knows there's more to you than is meeting the eye, and homeboy's emotionally intelligent enough to know the reason why you cling on to him so much is obviously an unhealed part within you, which I'm getting is unhealed trauma from a past relationship. Maybe you dated cheaters. Maybe you dated men who always disrespected you and used you and abused you, used you for your light. But he knows that you are reflecting and projecting some of those fears that he might be the same way. But he's trying to tell you, I don't know if he's told you verbally, that he's not like any of them. He's not your exes. He's not men that loved you in your past. He's not abusive. He's not like them. He's a different guy. So he knows that you are going through some healing. And that's perhaps why you try clutch onto him so hard. He knows that you're going through your own healing and that you have your own things to deal with also. So homeboy is emotionally intelligent enough to know that much about you. Wow, you guys. Wow. You know, we do hold on to people when we're scared, like that we're going to get hurt the same way that other people hurt us. So this is what he's catching up on, you guys. He knows that the reason why you might maybe check up on him too much or question him all the time is because of past hurt. Okay, let's get into see what the hell else tarot has to bring ya. Bring ya. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so we have these beautiful oracles. I'll put to the side here. Okay, I'm just gonna flip your tarot. So He really sees you guys as, in the beginning, just this very beautiful equal opportunity of love. This equal opportunity of finally, I've met my soulmate who's equal to me, like someone who will pay for half of the mortgage with me. Someone who is the same as much as I give, they give the same much. Finally, it was like At Last by Aretha Franklin. At last, my love is, that song. Yeah, that's what he kind of felt like when you walked into his life. It was like the clouds parted and he was like, wow, I'm meeting this woman who not only spiritual awoke me up, but like very, and I was going, he was already hard pressed going through an awakening, you guys. Pretty much the whole world is. If not, let's push everyone into a spiritual awakening and plant seeds and traumatize people, you guys. Because we need this whole spiritual awakening to roll out even farther, okay? So I don't want no shy lions out here. I need you guys to really be really freaking dropping truth tea on everybody as much as possible, even strangers at the grocery store, okay? So anyways, Six of Pentacles, he sees you as this very equal, beautiful woman, a powerhouse, this powerhouse of energy who actually equals up to him. And he took down all of his options, and out of all of the girls, you're my one and only girl. Ain't nobody in this world tonight. So yeah, he cut off everybody for your ass. Like, he just wasn't even a hesitation or anything like that. It was just like, boom, hey, I really like this girl. Sorry, I can't talk to you no more. Or no, I can't go out with you next week because you're gonna want to make out with me, and I'm in love with this girl. You know what I mean? He's going through his black book and he's telling all these chicks that are hollering at him, like, yo, I can't do that anymore. I can't make out with you, or I can't spend time with you because you have this huge crush on me. And out of respect for my boo thing, aka you, my baby watching this, I can't spend time with you because I'm in love. And he's in love with you. So he's cutting off in this current, like he's already started, but he's already cutting ties with like past chicks that he used to bang. Because as soon as you came into his life, it was like you just came and effed shit up in the most beautiful, gorgeous way possible of mankind. You came into this guy's life and you changed his world right up because you are that bitch, okay? Let's not lie about it. Look at, you're so gorgeous, so beautiful. You know that this is a soulmate relationship, and you know that everything in the chips align for you guys to come together. That, you know, remember I said you have so much fire in your chart, that's why you're always like getting, you know what I mean? It's because you do have, when you have fire in the Venus, you guys, you come on strong, and that's just your nature, and that's okay. That's a beautiful thing because it's a gift. Anyway, so yeah, so my baby, so he definitely in this current energy sees you not really taking action towards him, and not taking really action towards anything in this current energy. Like, why though? Let's get back to the letter. It was painful, but I understand you more. Warrior, beautiful woman. Yeah, very warrior woman. Very Xena warrior princess. Just kidding. Yeah, he sees you as definitely just hella strong, hella beautiful, but he knows that you put brakes on something. He knows you pulled back your energy and you put the brakes on some stuff, okay? This guy loves you so much. Look at how obsessed he is. Why are you so obsessed with her, huh? Look at it. I'm getting obsessed by Mariah Carey. Why are you so obsessed with me? Yeah, he's really obsessed. He thinks about you all the time. So yeah, all the options are off. He has chosen you. You're his dream come true. You're his dream come true, his woman in life. He wants to have a 2022, 2023 calendar of just nudes of you so he can hang up in his office. But then, like, when any of his buddies or kids come around, you know what I mean? He says, don't look at that. But then they look and they're like, damn, you have a nice, beautiful wife. And he's like, I know. Look away. Don't look at her. I know you want to marry her. You know what I mean? He really wants to have a beautiful, customized calendar of you. Because you're his one and only girl out of all of the girls. You're my one and only girl. I think that's by John Legend. That satanic mother effer. I separate the music from the songs, okay, you guys? The artists from the songs, okay? So yeah, that John Legend song though I'm getting though, you guys. Out of all of the girls. I don't even know what it's called. But that's the song that I'm channeling for this beautiful, beautiful reading, because this guy chose you above anybody else. So I don't know why though, but you're kind of thinking like, I don't want to work on this in the future. I'm pissed. Baby, I know you're mad. I know you're mad. I know that you're really feeling like, there was a lot of things that you didn't know about him that came to light in the just the near past. Like there was stuff that had come up that, you know, him bouncing out without explaining to you, without telling you why he's being distant. him bouncing out and kind of leaving you without even explaining why, it was because this guy honestly was just having to finish what he started, which was this huge frequency upgrade, and it was very painful. So he had a hard time even zipping up his own damn jean zipper, never mind telling you, hey, I need a quick minute because I'm just trying to survive. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, all these, you felt that it was really shady as hell because he ghosted you in the past, but it was because he had to, because he was going through this painful spiritual awakening, because you feel that connection that you guys have. You know it's unique and 1 in 50 billion, and he feels it too. The thirst, you guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, the thirst in this relationship is mutual. You guys have mutual thirst for one another, so don't be mad no more. Don't be mad, and just have compassion for him, because it's really hard when you go through this kind of stuff. Not everybody's as strong as you. Not everyone's a warrior woman like you. You're a strong ass bitch by Trina, and he's not. So you got to have compassion for weaker people, okay? But yeah, he's getting all these beautiful, because he's such an air sign and such an Aquarius. I'm getting hella Aquarius, that he just gets all these beautiful, beautiful downloads on you. And it's just like, he's all for you. Eyes on the prize, you guys. All eyes on you, Tupac. That's all he's thinking about, is just coming towards you. This is the biggest pile I've done in like months, where I'm getting so much songs. It's crazy. But yeah, you guys, all eyes on you. So like, push your energy back a little bit and just do you for a bit. Don't worry about him. Let's get more feelings of how he's feeling about you. Out of all of the girls, you're my one and only girl. Ain't nobody in this world tonight. Yeah, you're kind of mad, eh? You're mad at him. I'm getting. You're mad. You're really mad at him. You want to take that stick and you want to go F him up, hey? Right? Right? So yeah, let's get into what else he's feeling. I seen you talking to him. I don't like you anymore. So this is so cute, because it sounds like a cute, jealous little baby. I seen you talking to him. I don't like you anymore. Okay. You gave me multiple chances. I don't know what to think. That's why you're mad. That's why you don't want to work on this relationship. That's why, my baby, you're like, fuck it. You are cut. Because you kept trying and trying and trying. And that's why he's like, hey, just give me some time to heal. It has nothing to do with you. I'm going through a painful spiritual awakening. You know what I mean? When he could have just communicated. But these air signs, hey? Just kidding, you guys. Just kidding, my babies who are air signs. Okay, so stop the dancing. Stop tap dancing around the problem. So, you guys, there's like a lot of madness and anger in this pile. There's a lot of madness and anger, and he's trying to tell you like, hey, I am really only choosing you. Like, I only love you. Can you just give me 2 seconds? 2 seconds to tap out and get back to life here. That's all he's asking. So I kind of feel like that's the energy I'm getting from this. Like, fucking give me 2 seconds to actually get back 100% health. It's like he just got Ronda Rousey in the face and he's just trying to catch his breath here. And it's like you just went right up to him after he got knocked the F out. What are we? What are we? What are we? You know what I mean? He's like, give me a break. Like, but also at the same time, he should have been more vocal with you. So that's something that you're going to have to bring up with him when he comes to you and you guys actually are in healthy, you know, where he feels healthy enough to communicate to you, come towards you. Have the conversation. Be like, well, communicate better. Like, I'm not going to just, you know, of course you can be like, I'm not psychic, but really low key you are psychic. You know what I mean? You already know what he's thinking, but just, you know, act surprised. You know what I mean? Be like, well, that's why we communicate more. Actions. And you guys have so much fire in here. You're all about actions. Like, it's so easy to be action-y. Be action-y. You've been acting different since I cheated. I'm the victim. So yeah, so step back. Perhaps that was the secrets in the past, was the very like holding secrets. Where you at? Who you with? But I'm, you know, I'm not getting no damn. He cut all those chicks off. Like, remember, out of all the girls, you're my one and only girl. He cut all of them off, you guys. Cut all of them off. So maybe you kind of found a resonance of a random strangler, like a scraggler, some chick on his social media or his cell phone, and you guys were not official yet though, but you guys had this unspoken bond of being dedicated to each other. Like, you guys weren't official, like you guys didn't have the sit down talk like, I am dedicated to you, you're my boyfriend, I am dedicated to you, you are my girlfriend. we're cutting off all the other woes. Okay, so I don't think you guys had that official conversation or anything like that. So, but you still felt betrayed because he might have had an old scraggler chick from his black book come holler at him, come over to his house, whatever. So that is why this card's popping up. I'm not seeing no damn really hardcore third party, because there's no hardcore big ass third party or anything like that. Ride the deed, divine goddess energy. This guy really wants your energy. He wants to be tapped into it because it's addictive. Yeah, haha, you're a comedian. So not only are you super gorgeous, super beautiful, the whole mother effing package, you know what I mean? You know, you're not only the whole entire mother effing package, but you're also this funny, beautiful personality. Like I always say on this channel, when you're 90 years old in your guys' beautiful estate with your guys' maids and your guys' help, sitting on those rocking chairs, watching your grandbabies bike around and climb on trees, what the fuck are you gonna have? You're not gonna be boning at 90 years old. You're not gonna be taking each other down 20 rounds like you did back in the day. Nah, what's gonna take you through that relationship is your personality. So this guy loves that you can carry a conversation, you're funny, you're witty, you're quick, and you're authentic. He loves that about you. So never stop being the beautiful weirdo you are, because why fit in when you were born to stand out? That's why he really loves you. You're such a fiery, beautiful, just like a huge bang to anybody's life because of this beautiful, beautiful energy you bring to any room. And he loves that about you. So please don't change. Please be this funny, boisterous woman you are, because it fucking gets this guy soaking wet. Okay? All right. Let's see what else your beautiful angels have to say about this relationship. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Yeah. A beautiful rooted foundation. He sees you as his home. I love seeing this card as an outcome, because that is what your ancestors and angels and Creator God want to really say to you, is this guy is your home. This guy will provide that stability and that safety that you've craved for and wanted for a long time. But with this, remember back with this distorted feminine, you do have that PTSD to heal from past relationships. Oh, this person's going to cheat. Maybe you have to forgive him a little bit more on him fucking up in the beginning of the relationship because he didn't have all of his chips in, you know what I mean? But he's, honestly, this is a great relationship with a lot of potential. It's going to take a lot of forgiving and healing yourself also to make it work. So not only does he have to have some let go and forgiving, but you do also on that part, because you have some forgiving to do, forgiving him. I don't want you to be resentful or anything carrying that energy into the future. You just got to know that it's going to get better. The trust is going to get beautiful, gorgeous, more equal, and you just got to know that this has so much potential for long-term longevity, you guys. This is honestly co-signed from your ancestors and God that this is a beautiful home foundation guy, and he will provide for you safety, stability, and structure. So beautiful, you guys. And see, honestly, well, that's what your ancestors are saying. Give your relationship a chance. Like, this guy fucked up in the past, but it's not going to happen anymore. People learn from their mistakes, and that's exactly what this person did. So you got to give this simp a chance and know that it's going to be okay now. It's going to be okay. And that all of the other broads now are definitely out of the mother effing way. They're out the door. Like, get the F out. That's that little black book. It's gone. So don't worry about it anymore. 2 add 4 is 6. 6 is the number of beautiful union, longevity, marriage, everything, you guys. So just know that this is a very promising, beautiful relationship, and it has the witherall to go the effing long ways. And I keep saying and keep seeing options are out the window. No more options out the window, you guys. So don't worry. Don't be really, I'm gonna grab some more feeling cards for you. Don't be really super crazy thinking, oh, there's other women. No, in the past, he wasn't 100% official with you, but he's gonna come forward and tell you, I want you to be the one. Because he loves you. Hands down, he loves you now. And it took him a while to get to that realization, but now he knows. I understand you more, my warrior woman. Okay, let's get more feelings for how he feels. If you're a fighter, you're a fighter. It's your nature. It's funny because I keep mentioning Ronda Rousey in this, and I never do. I blame you. It's funny. That's just the joke card I'm getting in this context, okay? Yeah, I did try to make you jealous. So yeah, he did try to make you jealous in the past with that, and that's why you're just like salty about it, and you're like, fuck you, I'm not gonna work on this relationship in the future, you little bee. Like, you know, you were rightfully mad for a damn good reason. Honor those feelings. And he did try to make you jealous, and it worked. No more games, Sarani. There's not going to be no more games. So when you guys have that sit down talk, make sure you talk all about the trust, and let's like communication is key in any relationship, you guys. So really just work on what you guys want and need. And things also, weaknesses that you have to work on. Weaknesses that you have to make into strengths, okay? Let's get some more feelings. I'm just really nervous. LOL, you're so fine. Oh, you guys. See, this guy's obsessed with you. He would lick your toes off every day, all day. Even after you just ran a 50-kilometer like race, he would still lick your toes. Let's see what this is. You can roll me and I would still love you. Oh, you guys, that's so beautiful. He would just still love you till the good Lord take him home. Because that's beautiful, and that's just a gorgeous love of life. That is so beautiful. So my beautiful baby, in the meantime, while this guy heals himself and, you know, goes through more of a spiritual awakening, he loves you. Like, let's get that straight. He's in love with you because you're just represent this beautiful, strong, beautiful woman that's patient with him. And this is love, you guys. This is co-sign from the universe. Know that you guys do have a promising, beautiful relationship in the future, but you just gotta give him some space to really heal, because he is obsessed with you and he is only thinking about you. He cut off all of his woes. That was clarified, so don't worry about no third parties, and just try to forgive him, because you do have some healing and PTSD that you also have to heal within yourself. So try to forgive him and let go of any resentment from the past, because you guys do have this beautiful new cycle that's going to be coming in with both of you, and it's going to be really beautiful, and it's going to rely on letting go of the past and forgiving one another, forgiving him, okay? If you want this to really be amazing, amazing. Just, you got to forgive and trust that it's going to work out and be all good in the hood, okay? So let's get a piece of advice for you though, my baby, since you're gonna pull back, you know, just work on yourself, love. Let's get some advice for you. No, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. So yeah, we know this about you. We know you're strong. You're a warrior woman. How many more times do I have to say you're solid ass Ronda Rousey bitch? I never mentioned Ronda Rousey in any kind of like readings, you guys. You're very strong. You're fiery. You know what's up. So this is a clarification that keep doing that. Keep being that beautiful, because that's your nature and that makes you who you are. Don't apologize to anybody for being strong. Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. This guy's going to come back, you guys, and you guys are going to resume a more healed, more enlightened relationship with one another. Forgiveness is a huge theme in this whole entire thing, you guys, okay? No more doing that tit for tat or anything like that. Don't try hold anything against him in a fight in the air. You guys really have to let that water under the bridge and fucking start a new cycle here. No trying to hold any kind of blame game in the past, you guys. Because I'm seeing a lot of pettiness in this relationship. A lot of tit for tat going on here. And just know that it's going to work out beautiful. We have Mother Mary here. Expect a miracle. This new cycle, this new baby birthing a new beginning. This new baby birthing a new beginning, you guys, it's going to flourish so beautiful and so amazing, this new cycle in your guys' love life. You just got to know that, have faith that your prayers have been heard and answered, and then that this relationship, you guys, has beautiful longevity, okay? Because this guy's in love with you. And I do see a lot of like things that have happened in the past, but just know that you guys are going to make it through this, because not every relationship is sunshine and rainbows, you guys. Some things take a little bit elbow grease, okay? So I love you so much, my beautiful love. Everyone loves you. He loves you. This is a very promising, beautiful love. And just know that you are blessed and you are beautiful. Keep being that warrior woman and keep forgiving and letting go, okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Beautiful Love Tarot.